going on.
Every time. There's so much going on.
We are live.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the new Video Chicken Live. I got to figure out what camera I'm supposed to look
This
at.
one?
Yeah, I mean, that's the one I would be showing,
This
Jimmy, if
one.
that was me.
It's this one.
But he's like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah. So, guys, welcome to the new Video Chicken Live. Yes, it is not Friday. It is Wednesday. We're going to get the mic down in front of Kristen when she realizes it's not in front of her. But now, yeah, she already grabbed this part that I've said a million times, don't grab. No, nothing has changed here. So, anyways, what are you guys doing?
Just hanging out on the new VCL set.
Yeah, what do you guys
Wow.
think?
It's nice.
So you got to talk into the mic. That hasn't changed either.
All right.
I think it's cozy.
I just spilled my drink.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, you got some Coke. I learned about Coke yesterday. Did you know Diet Coke supposedly is healthier than regular Coke?
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either, but Xander's like, yeah, it is. And I go, yucca it. He goes, okay.
I don't know if I trust Yucca.
I
Is
don't-
that our topic today?
Can you talk into the mic? And then we're going to have to bring it up. Just down a little. See, right below the note, right here. Now tilt it back. Yeah, we're gonna do the sound check, guys, but you don't touch there. No, tilt it back the other way.
See, I did the same thing. It's gotta go.
You talk. How many? These are the same mics we've always used. Tilt it back.
Tilt it the other way.
Okay, tilt it
Like
away
that?
from you, meaning going
Okay.
back.
All right.
All right. Anyways, and we got to turn Kristen up. All right. So how are we doing out there? That didn't take too long. I'm doing great, Matt. Awesome. So glad to be
Right.
here. What do you think of the new set?
It's very nice, very conversational.
Very conversational.
I like it.
Yeah, better than the sweaty balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird having
I
you
mean,
guys.
I did like the table.
See, and that's why. So we had
We
pillows.
could do stuff.
Right. We had pillows, and I immediately grabbed the pillow and I put it in front of me. He's like, "You can't do that."
Yeah, no pillows, no fidgety things. Only I can fidget. Like, you want a radio? All right. Well, anyways, So listen, guys, we are live. We're trying something completely new, and I can't thank you enough, Kristen and Mackenzie, for being here. We actually are doing it today on Wednesday, like we used to. Hi. On Wednesday.
I'm still looking around. This is just all new.
Okay, take
It's
it
been
in.
the same for 4 years.
Okay, so we should probably take it in. What do you think?
You know, I have to say, my most favorite thing about this new setup is I can wear green again.
Yeah, because green's your favorite color.
It is. It is my favorite.
But
color.
we're all wearing blue, and we
didn't
not
plan it.
We did not plan to all wear blue. So, guys, let me know out there how Kristen sounds. She sounds really tinny. I don't know if her settings are off.
Well, my name is Kristen.
No, it's 10, not 10.
That's
We
right.
had a 10, and then you were 10. Anyways, a whole nother
The
story.
10 was better than the 10.
Yeah, you're really far from the mic. I don't know. Do you guys hear what I hear?
I feel like we go over this a lot, and we don't.
All I ask is for things to sound right, and Kristen just loves to fight me on it. All right, well, listen.
Gotta be something.
Yeah, always. All right, so guys, it is a live show. As always, if you have any questions, comments, you know what to do. Leave them in the comment section. And Jimmy is over there. He's going to keep switching the cameras. So, like, if I want to talk into the camera here sooner or later, there we go.
Oh, that's
You
how
like that?
works. That's very nice.
Yeah, so we got a camera over there. And then, we got a camera over there.
What about a mic check over here?
That sounds good.
Nanner's on point. Mic check with Nanner. So she's back with the principal mic.
Hey, guys.
To make sure she's already muskratted me like 5 times today. So Nanner's still there to muskrat us. There's a reason why we're doing a show today on a Wednesday. And it's because someone is going to get a little surprise today. Someone wasn't available except for Wednesday at 3 p.m.
Okay.
And we all know what the surprise is, but Kristen doesn't know. And there is someone else that doesn't know. So I can promise you guys I've never done this before. So about 3:50.
Never surprise someone?
I've never done what I'm going to do today with this type of surprise.
Say, I'm constantly surprised here. If that's
You were
truly
nothing but a bag of tricks.
Yeah. All right. So how's the audio sound? Are we good? The audio levels over there, like, oh yeah, we're all at the same height. Because I still hear Kristen very, very low.
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen. I'm going to go to the show after we're done and be like, why didn't you guys just turn Kristen's mic up? So make sure, folks, you guys out there that are watching us, listening to us right now, you guys are our best audience because you're always like, yeah, Matt, someone's mic is off. Let us know. And the reason why this is really important because they just threw this together, 5 minutes ago?
Oh, yeah. 5 minutes,
Oh,
like
just
always.
before I came in.
No, it's a joke, but they've been working on it all day. Also over there, that you guys don't see, is Xander. He is still here. Yep. He passed his 190 days ago, and he's still kicking. It has been a while since we've done VCL.
Yeah.
it's
Xander,
been a very long time.
how many T-shirts did you get?
Probably 5.
Three to five.
Office people don't need a lot of T-shirts.
We have lots of T-shirts.
Yeah, but speaking of T-shirts, and we can't bring Justin on camera because Justin's like, no, I'm not going to be on camera. But if you guys have been watching our videos that we've been trying to get out to you, and of course we're changing things up, just trying to be very, very efficient as possible, we are just very fortunate to have Justin, who's probably doesn't have a mic in front of him, probably doesn't want to talk or anything like that.
Witness protection program.
But I love that he's got a great. Yeah, I think he is in the witness protection.
It looks like it.
All right, so before we go any further, can I get a thumbs up on Kristen's mic to make sure that she sounds good? You guys just heard a little noise. Do you guys remember that noise?
Someone has joined us.
Someone has joined us.
So I never got to hear the noise because I was the noise.
Oh yeah. Oh nice.
When I was still in New York and you, I think, were in Florida, it was a very long time ago.
Yeah, we had the weekly segment from Mackenzie.
Oh, that's
Kristen
right.
needs to
Tuesday
be turned up
questions.
just a tiny
Thank
little bit.
you.
She sounds
So-
a little flat.
She sounds very. I know. If someone didn't show up at 2:59 and 58 seconds left in the show, that's the.
I'm sorry.
if you-
I am sorry.
I know.
I meant to.
Her EQ is way off. What mic number is she?
She is now 3.
Oh, she's. Oh, that's might be.
She got demoted.
No,
I
no.
deserve it. Hey, I deserve
All right,
it.
she's way too hot right now. So, all right.
Oh, thanks.
All right. So, anyways, all right. Yeah, you're welcome.
You can say that again.
So, again, guys, welcome to the new.
Really, please say it again.
The new setup for VCL. We got sick and tired of the green screen. I got sick and tired of paying for it because we just were not using it like we were supposed to. And we talked a lot about what can we do differently. And this is getting me really out of my comfort zone. But these guys have said it. We got some ideas. We'll set it up. I just got back from another long couple weeks in Georgia. Came back here and I walked in here. I was like, wow, this does look good. So I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys like it out there. Let us know in the comments section what you think. And of
We've
course,
got 20 people watching already.
I know.
too.
Imagine that. It might be working.
On a Wednesday.
All right, so I want to set the stage for some new friends, soon to be new friends, just came into the green room, and I want to share a quick story with you guys. I have never had something happen before, and it did happen. Someone did something I used to do when I was a kid. A lot of you guys don't know these stories. And I'm going to share that a little bit with you guys. But I want to go into where it all started, if you may. So now Kristen has no clue. No clue about this.
I did
but
almost spill the beans. I didn't. I
you have
almost did.
no clue, right?
No.
So I know how special chickens are to you. I know how special Carolina Coops is to you. I know how special chickens and children are, right? We
Chicken,
got
children, and cats. My favorite things.
the 3 C's.
Yeah.
That is so true. Kristen, if you don't mind, I would like for you to read this letter that was given to us.
Oh.
And I believe, Jimmy, you should have it where you can bring it up. And so everyone can see it right there. And whenever you're ready, Kristen.
Okay. Dear Carolina Coop, hi, my name is Charlie, and I'm 11 years old. I really, really want chickens. I think it would be so much fun to feed them, collect eggs, and make sure they are happy every day. I saw your chicken coops, and they are so cool. They are really nice, and I know the chickens would love them. I am try to save money, but they can be expensive. I was wondering if there is any chance you would be willing to donate a coop or help me get one. I would promise to take really good care of it and the chickens. Thank you for taking the time to read my letter, even if you can't help. I hope you have a great day. From Charlie. I love that.
Isn't that precious?
Yes.
So, folks, we actually...
Very well written, too. For
Absolutely.
11 years old.
So, if I may, if you guys look on your screens, here is 11-year-old Charlie. No, don't change it. Don't change it. No. Okay, well, there. All right, we brought him in. So, Charlie.
All right. Hi, Charlie.
Can you hear us okay, bud? Hi. Welcome to Video Chicken Live. And who is sitting to your right?
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. You must be Becca.
Yep, I'm Becca.
Hi, Becca. Well, listen, Charlie, thank you so much for being here. We got your letter. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
When I was your age, I used to write letters. I wrote letters to President Nixon. I wrote a letter to Ronald Reagan. And I even wrote a letter.
You're that old?
Thanks. Well, you're actually older than me.
Oh, whatever.
I wrote a letter to my favorite quarterback, Jim McMahon, the 85 Bears. I never heard back from him. And in today's day and age, years later, children, they don't write anymore. We're guilty. We give them our phones. They're texting this and that. And I just couldn't believe that Charlie here took the time to hand write a letter to us. And the ladies in the office read it and they started tearing up. So great job there, Charlie. That's when you know you're on the right track. And they said, Matt, I was gone. They said, Matt, you really got to read this. And I'll be honest with you, I started tearing up because I can relate. And if there's anything I have learned after starting a business from nothing, one of the most important things you have to do in life, if you really you have these goals and these dreams, is you have to dream extremely hard and let nothing stop you and do what you feel you got to do to break through barriers, to break through a door, if you will. And something as simple as a handwritten letter is one of the most powerful ways still possible to get through to the right person. So Charlie, again, thank you so much for being here. I've heard from your mother that you're a fan of Carolina Coops.
Yeah. I watch a lot of your videos.
Which video is your favorite?
Probably like how many chickens fit in your coop.
That is a popular video. Yeah, that is a very popular video. How long have you been, so you like chickens, as you said in your letter. Why do you like chickens so much?
Because a couple of my friends had chickens and I went to their house and I thought that they were really cool and I wanted them.
Nice. Now, I think your mother told me that you already have some baby chicks.
Yeah.
Very awesome. So what I wanted to do for you, Charlie, because I think it is just amazing that you took the time to handwrite a letter. I love that you're a fan of chickens, a fan of Carolina Coops. I want to gift you a chicken coop. We're going to get it out to you because we know you're out in the upper Midwest where it's going to get really cold soon. And I talked to your mother and she said, absolutely, that'd be wonderful. So we'll talk after the show, but I just wanted you to know that I've never done this before. I think it's so special what you did. I understand. I was there. I can tell you chickens changed my life. Just yesterday, we're filming with the vice president. And I can just tell you it happened because of how hard I dreamed. Worked hard, but I dreamed hard and I did things my way and luckily surrounded myself with people that understood the mission. They may not always agree with me, but they understood the mission and they're here by my side, always fighting in my corner to allow these dreams to come true. So I just can't thank you enough for taking the time to write the letter. And I want to gift you a chicken coop and hopefully it gets to you in time before it gets really, really cold.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Now, there is one thing you have to promise me, okay?
Okay.
When you get older, and you will know when the moment is right, what is so important is to give back. It's really that simple, all right? And you get to choose when you want to give back. Just like right now, I have been so blessed. I've been so blessed with business, but I've been blessed with certain people in my lives. I've been blessed by some people telling me things it was hard to hear, but sometimes you got to hear those things. It's just those really tough life lessons. And one of the things that I know is I remember all the things that were given to me, and it's my job to continue that. So as long as when you get older, you promise me somehow, some way, you're going to be like, you know what? I want to give something to someone that I know will mean the world to them. Okay?
Okay.
Awesome. Do you have any questions for us right now?
No.
I
Well,
have a comment.
Yes, please.
Okay, if your favorite video is how many chickens fit in this chicken coop, just know you can put more in there.
Oh my goodness.
And bantams don't count. So those are two important things about that video.
I agree.
And setting up your thank you.
I'll agree with
and
that.
setting up your chicken coop.
Mom, I've been wanting to ask you, so you must be incredibly proud of your son right now.
I really, really am.
Whose idea was it to write the letter?
It's all his. He wanted chickens. I said, no, we don't have time. I've never had chickens. And he kept pushing on. He made a PowerPoint presentation for me and my husband.
Wow. I like
He
that.
had Carolina Coops as the coop he was dreaming of. He actually made a picture of the coop
Oh
he
my
was
gosh.
dreaming of.
Oh, hold that up. Hold that up for a minute. Let me see
hold on.
that.
Yeah, can we see that, please?
Wow.
Oh my gosh,
Look
I
at
love
that color scheme.
That's awesome.
I love how colorful it is.
Is that the color you want to paint your coop?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Well, and Becca, I can't thank you enough for reaching back out to us because we actually had to do some stalking.
Light stalking.
Charlie did not leave, a phone number or anything like that, so we had to kind of.
Oh,
Well,
he left his address.
Yeah.
That's
right.
nice.
So I was like, I know at least one surefire way to get our information to Charlie. So I grabbed a little card, wrote a little note, stuck a sticker in it, and I was like, well, we're just gonna send it back, and
Okay.
hopefully all the pieces come together, and they did. And I don't know. I think it's so fantastic that he would take the time to write a note and get, all of the things to fall into place, and it's just really special.
Yeah. So,
Well, this means a lot. He got the letter and he lost his shoes running back from the mailbox. There was no envelope. It was shredded by the time he got back. He's like, I don't know what this means, but they wrote back to me and I got a sticker and he's very excited.
Awesome. I
great.
knew the sticker would be a good touch too.
Yeah.
Everybody likes stickers.
yeah, that is awesome. All right. Well, listen, Becca, thank you. Charlie, thank you so much. We will be talking again soon, and best of luck to you in the future of your chicken keeping. And the other nice thing is any questions you ever have, you can always reach out to us. And I can't thank you enough, too, for watching our videos and supporting us, bud.
Okay. Thank you for the coop.
You're welcome.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
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 See ya.
Matt, get ready to get a bunch of mail.
Well, speaking of that,
What a great segue.
Oh, I really?
But wait, there's more.
oh, wait, there's more. I don't know if I want to talk about this, but I thought about that, Kristen, because we do get a lot of mail. We get a lot of letters. We get a lot of almost every day
Emails.
someone's emailing asking for a donation. And yes, we do have a kitty that is put off to the side, a kiddie pool, I think is what you call it, right? Or is that old school bedding?
No, I mean, it is technically a kitty or a pot.
I think it's very important to know that our viewers, our customers, our subscribers, I'm not in the business to make money off of YouTube. You know what I mean? I'm not in the business to make money off of merch. I love when people watch the videos. I love when people buy the merch. I just feel it's necessary to take that money and just give back. You know what I mean? Because it could be life-changing for Charlie. It will be life-changing for Charlie. When we donated the coop to the school down in Harlem,
Yeah.
and we've done other coops, especially for schools, 'cause I believe so much in getting these kids back outside. What's so funny about that is even yesterday, when we were filming, this video is going to come out soon. You guys are going to absolutely love it. Justin and Xander made that wonderful voyage up to Washington, D.C. and met me at the United States Naval Observatory. And we went and filmed the walk around of that beautiful coop, right? And you were just there. So you obviously, and you brought the baby chicks up. You're very familiar with that.
And I took the rooster back.
Yes. And then the rooster will have a new home. We're gonna
Big
make
Red?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. They have names for all the
Yes.
roosters.
If anybody wants him.
You still got them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of. Yeah, so there's the coop right there.
And if we have more than one taker,
Oh.
I have several other roosters.
Yeah, we got
Well,
a
this
lot.
one's special. This one has been hand tamed by the second family.
Right.
This is an extremely special chicken. You sure you really want to give it up? Give him up,
Well, unless he gets a presidential pardon from a HOA.
Daryl.
And even then, I don't think I'd want him.
Yeah.
Really?
That is interesting. We could have the vice president's chicken that needs to be rehomed.
Maybe he should have a bachelor pad here.
That would be. I think you should keep it.
I feel like you two have been talking about this.
No,
We have
I mean
not.
we only talk about her very special purchase.
Right.
Yes, which we're gonna talk a little bit about.
Hey guys, I missed it because I was on the phone. But really quick, I would like to say that we are working on starting a nonprofit, Coops for Kids.
Yep.
And Jimmy's already got it all queued up on the website. So when you go to make a purchase, you can round your purchase up, or you can donate a certain dollar amount to Coops for Kids, and it's going to go in this pot to go to Coops for Charlie and the school in Harlem, and all of the different ones.
Oh, I didn't know about that, but I love that. I so want to do this. It's. I know that it changed for me at school with chickens, and it's still today. So many, especially us boys, we're not meant to be government educated. We're not meant to be forced to sit at a desk and memorize a book. We're not. You girls excel at it, and good for you. No, you do. You make us boys not feel very, very smart, but when we get to go out on the playground or we get to go out in the woods or
Build things.
yes, exactly. So I'm seeing more and more homeschools and Montessori schools and obviously even public schools say, yes, we got to get the kids back outside. And I'm so very thankful to be
The
a part of
school
that.
right down the road too.
Yeah, exactly. So what I wanted to say, we learned a very interesting fact. And because you're here at VCL, you get to hear this first. I don't know if you know this, okay? One of the other things that's very near and dear to Kristen is actually reading, especially children's books, right? Did they tell you that the Second Family's kids come out and read to their chickens?
You know, that's
I didn't know that either.
That's the Second Lady's campaign.
That is her initiative
Yeah.
for childhood literacy.
Right.
Oh,
The kids come out, they work.
It's nice to see that she practices what she preaches.
Exactly. Yes. And we talked a lot about that in the video, the walk around. I had no idea. And these guys are like, well, I'm like, this is huge. Once again, the chicken coop becomes the world's best classroom.
Yeah.
So,
And that rooster is very tame.
really
He hasn't crowed yet.
awesome. All right. So, hope you guys love that. Hope you understand. Yes, I know we're going to get a lot more letters, and I can't give a coop. I wish I could give a coop to everyone that wrote in, but that's the first time we have ever had a child handwrite us a letter.
That's incredible.
It really is. And again, I can relate. I remember writing to President Nixon, President Reagan, and Jim McMahon. And I think there was a couple other ones like the President Kodak. I don't know. And I never heard back. I was so disappointed about it. But I wanted to make sure that didn't continue.
You know, I wanted to make a comment. You said that the proceeds from like YouTube go into this kitty. That actually makes it more tolerable to watch ads.
it does.
It really
If
does.
you can maybe remind people, that's like, oh,
Yeah,
you might let this ad play.
Yes. And actually, Jimmy, if there's a way, or Justin, Xander, if you guys can work on that, because I have talked about, it's like, let people know, thank you for watching the ads, because what we do get paid will go towards, it just goes into the account, and, you know, I want to give it back. It makes me so happy to do it. All right, so moving on. Not sure where we're moving on to next. I just want to give you guys a heads up. We have a guest coming in today. I'm not sure
We
he'll
don't
be.
have another seat.
Someone will have to, you're going to stay. Unfortunately, Mackenzie will have to give up her seat, which I'm sure she won't mind. Not right now.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Not right now.
No,
But
I just, I
Maybe we could trade seats.
always working. There's
We
always work to be done.
yes.
We could do Duck, Duck, Goose, and one of us has to go.
No, you're not going to
And then
want
I can have that seat.
you're not going to want to miss this, because once again, we're going to get into my favorite topic. The thing I'd spend half my day talking about is hemp bedding. And we actually have the representative here today from our factory that we're getting the hemp from.
Wow.
So if you guys got questions about
A
hemp,
representative.
yes, and
Yes.
he's actually very, very smart. At least he sounds very smart. So maybe you guys can help us put it to the test out there. He's sometimes too smart for me. He starts saying these things, blah, 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 blah. And you know how much I love to get into the weeds of stuff.
Yeah.
And he was here in Raleigh. He was at a show. So I was like, why don't you stop by?
Well, what show?
I don't know.
Textiles. It's like a textiles show.
Yeah. So,
People that
see?
make baby wipes and stuff.
Oh.
industrial hemp baby wipes, maybe? Is that what they're working on?
I think all kinds of wipes and things.
We'll have to ask him what he's
I
wiping.
didn't ask in detail what kind of wipes.
Interesting.
Yeah, so Nan actually heard about this, so she guilted him in coming. I'm like, yeah, that's the right thing to do, dude.
We're pretty close to Raleigh.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I said. I said you're so close. We're so.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my God.
I flew out and met with them before, so you can just at least take a quick drive up here. So he's going to be here today. I haven't seen him since I last saw him a couple years ago out west, and we're going to talk about some hemp coming up soon. Also, I wanted to touch on something real quick. We've been getting more and more hate comments. What is that? What you want to call it? I need to explain to some people. Okay, and this is not getting political. There's nothing political about this. But I can understand when people are like, oh, you did a chick coop at the vice president's residence. It's for the vice president's residence.
No, it's actually for the Naval Observatory.
That is true. It's for the United States Naval Observatory, which is the military base that the vice president's residence found.
Every vice president.
Every vice president during their term lives at the vice president's residence. And the truth be told, it is the Vice President's Residence Foundation. That is the nonprofit that we are donated to. But yes, it is on the United States Naval Observatory. Now, when it says preview mode, does that mean they can see that already or no?
No, they can't.
No.
I didn't know if you wanted to
Oh,
bring
that's
it up.
why I chuckled. That is an outrageous comment.
So I want to make sure, folks, that I don't know why I am having difficulty getting people to get this through their head that the chicken coop was not given to JD Vance. It's just JD Vance, which I love that he did this, said, I want a chicken coop put on this property. I want my, mark left here, something that he believes in. I believe in. I think it's absolutely awesome. And we got to build a wonderful chicken coop to be part of history.
I don't know if everybody knows that vice presidents get to leave their mark, like build something, leave a structure, build a pool house, put in a pool, put in a pergola, put in a bench, whatever you want at the Naval Observatory while you are residing there.
Yeah, so this isn't abnormal. So that's a good point, Nan. And all those things she just listed is what some vice presidents did. And then some vice presidents remodeled what other vice presidents did. I would have done this for any vice president. I would have done it for Kamala. I would have done it for Quayle. I would have done it for, I don't care. I did it for history. I did it because it's something I believe in. I did it because who wouldn't? You know what I mean? But you get this, all right? So go ahead and bring this up. And I've seen this name before. I feel like this was a fan of Carolina Coops. Obviously not anymore. And this is, so now it's still yellow, so I get very confused. I'm not
That's
sure.
us in the bottom.
Okay, so when it's, okay, all right. Oh, okay, so that's where I should be looking. And I'm not sure if Michael is watching right now. And again, listen, I appreciate.
Chances are he's not.
Moral citizens are not happy with Carolina Coops. Folks out there, I mean, is that true? Moral citizens? You show support for our fascist regime? Despicable. I can't, yeah. You ought to see some of the emails we've been getting. It was a
Yeah.
donation to the vice president's residence. I would have done it for any vice president. Okay. I can't believe that people are, I hate to use the word ignorant because I hate to say the word ignorant, but
They're probably just caught up in their polarized politics.
certain people claim to be so smart, right?
Muskrat.
I'm not even allowed to talk about
Number
it.
6 for the day.
Yes. Zing.
Let's get the 10.
Nan's going to put a shock
I was
collar
gonna
on me.
say, I'm just waiting for the day that you have a zapper and you're like,
I
All
just,
right, well,
I would
moving
love
on?
that.
I just, well, no, we're not moving on yet.
Oh.
Sorry. I just want to
Oh,
make
I
a
thought
point.
that's muskrat means that we're going to
No, it means I have to stop saying going down the path I was going
All
on.
right, all right.
Just a simple fact. I want everyone to know it's for the vice president's residence. I didn't think anyone could argue chickens and backyard chicken, but of course they can.
I think if people can find a way to tie anything to anything political and argue about it, they will.
Yeah.
You know, and I had a very short amount of time with the vice president, and I made sure to tell him to, I would really like it if chickens were not outlawed.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
In HOAs in residential areas, yes.
HOAs in towns. I said there's no reason for this anymore.
Yep, she sure did. We're standing there inside the hen house.
I almost got him by the collar and said, "Free the chickens!"
I thought you were going to, but you probably weren't able to reach up to him.
That's true.
But either way, I just
A little
wanted to make
taller.
that crystal clear because it is very, very frustrating for us because I'm so proud of it.
And bringing it back to the kids, actually, sorry to interrupt, but I wanted to say that the coop needed to be in place for the Farm Kids Day.
Yes.
So
I never heard what that was for.
Yes.
I
yeah,
love that.
So that was why it was installed when it was they had farm kids from across America there for like a special, I don't know if it was one day or several days, but they were hosting farmers' children.
Yes. I mean, come on.
That was
How-
on Jetta's birthday.
Yes. How do
That was
people?
really nice.
How do people argue this? I just want to get it out there. This is why I did it. I would have done it for everyone. So that's that. There is Dahlia from Chickenlandia. It just came up and disappeared. So we got to figure this out, Jimmy. Poor Jimmy's like, I don't know what to
I
do
can't
here.
see the comments. I might.
Yeah, that's the hard part. Is
So right there. Now
I
again,
can make it a little bigger for you guys.
how you doing today? That's all you got to do. Yeah. You're all speaking my language. Free the chickens.
Yes.
Yeah.
They should be free.
Yeah.
And the only thing JD said to me was he was like, I remember the mailman had too many chickens when I was growing up in the rural South.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to bring this
Too
one
much, too many chickens.
But I have to say that JD had his assistant call me between the time that I dropped off the chickens and I picked up the rooster, and his assistant said, he wants to bring the chickens in the house. Tell him it's not necessary. And I said, well, I don't know. What's going on? And there was a bunch of smoke from wildfires in Canada, and he was really worried. Like, he actually had his assistant call me.
That is something also that I wanted to emphasize when we did the walk around video, because I'll be honest with you, we're in the outside, right? We just can assume a lot of things with, politicians and, rock stars and professional players. Like, they eat eggs, they're human just like us. And even as busy as the second family is, they go out to that coop every day. And the children are out there cleaning it, tending to it, making sure the food's in there. One of their children came out and he just had so many great questions.
So that must be the third grader that spent half the day with me.
He's obsessed with the chickens.
Yeah.
So you're going to love what I suggested to him.
Yes, I was going to bring that up.
What?
He was talking about bugs.
Yeah, because that was one of the things. He when I guess we both were there when he spent so much time with us. He asked about the bugs, and he only came back with a pill bug.
So
Roly-poly.
I planted the seed, and I talked about them possibly growing soldier fly larvae
boy.
on the property for the chickens. And our contact's looking at me like, Matt, huh. But I'm like, dude, this is awesome. And he's all like, just his eyes are all big. He's like, this sounds so great. And I even said, you'll be able to just go get roadkill and throw it into the hopper. And they're like, I don't think the motorcade is going to stop and pick up roadkill on the way. I said, yeah, you're probably right. It's a
I
good
like
point.
that kid.
We should see if we could get one of those pods donated.
A biopod?
The little one.
Yeah, just the little countertop one like we had here.
Yeah.
Well, possibly, or I did tell him, I said, I love DIY, and there's nothing to those containers.
I think they'd appreciate the biopod one.
Possibly, but there's a whole nother story there. I think they would also appreciate DIYing one too.
Okay, all right, that's fine too.
Yeah, all right.
By the way, I don't know if I can share that your hemp pellets were fantastic bedding for my black soldier fly larva.
Wait, what?
Your hemp pellets.
So I was thinking of that. We had someone email and they were like, would your hemp bedding work well for worm composting?
These were the pellets.
Well, and I text, it was the end of the day, so I text Michael, who will be on here shortly, and I was like, hey, have you ever heard of anything like this? And he's like, actually, I think the hemp pellets would be great because they hold so much more moisture, and in this case, worms thrive in a moist environment. So, why wouldn't it work great for BSFL?
That does make a lot of sense.
Right? I texted him. I said, makes perfect sense.
We're going to have to talk to Mike about that today.
Yes.
'Cause he's the one that, like, when I talk to him, he's immediately like, yeah, no, yes, no. Yeah, that was the Italian voice, you'll see. He's another upstate New Yorker. I apologize, folks, in advance, but, he's a good guy. He is one that has been teaching me a lot about hemp, and he is the one that I swore was him in the beginning. He swears up and down it wasn't him, so it must have been one of our old intelligent people. He's the one that's like, no, dude, the bass fiber, like right here, you'll see the nesting material right here in the front on this table. He said, that's more absorbent than the actual herd. And I'm like, oh God,
Yeah,
Kristen's
isn't
gonna
that
eat.
what I've said?
Yeah.
Mm.
And I
About
don't.
time you got somebody who knew what they were talking
Oh
about.
jeez, and I don't know if I'm still buying it, but we do need to do an absorbency test. But I did do
We did that.
Well, you did a whole segment
Yeah.
on it.
with bass fiber,
Yes.
Yes.
like official,
Yes.
like for real,
Just
not
do
like
it
just
again.
throw it
Yell
together.
With the table.
You have
and
the
Just
the
do
tape.
it again.
The syringes, the lab coat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
tiny-
right. You're all like,
the
I
tiny
wanted to be
scale.
a chemist or whatever you said.
I did.
We did it where we checked it with the bass fiber. It wasn't the
Yes.
healthy straw.
No,
What did we learn?
same.
Same what? Same.
I think they were
The
similar in
first
absorbency.
two performed the same, and the third one was slightly less. I forgot what
I would have to
Healthy
review
straw?
the footage.
Oh my God, I'd have to go back and see it. Maybe you guys saw it. Also, before I forget, I saw Jimmy, you brought up a comment. We got a first timer here.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome to the show. We are live. Also, folks, listen, leave your questions and comments down below. We are here to answer them. We haven't answered any questions yet. But also, we are going to give it hell one more time with VCL. It's something I do believe in. I want people to be able to come here and ask any chicken questions. And I tell you, between these two, you have a wealth of knowledge in chickens. And then when coop building, I might be able to help you out. And I know a lot of people, I appreciate it when you say, Matt, thank you so much for your videos. Thank you for VCL. You inspired us to build our own coop. You told us that it is possible for us to have chickens, but still be able to go on vacation. And that is so true. All right. So now I guess maybe, Kristen, you can still, since you got that wonderful vision now that I might have to do, because I can't read up close anymore, but you can probably read that if you still want to read the comments. 74, 79. Those are some good numbers. Go ahead.
Yes. Is this the new VCL setup? I haven't caught your lives in a bit.
It is.
And we haven't had any lives in a bit. So we might be on the same
Truth,
page here.
yeah. Truth be told, we have been very, very busy. Thankfully, I've been traveling more than I ever have, and something tells me I'm going to be traveling a lot more here very soon. I fly out again tomorrow. Oh my God! Hold on, no, you got to switch the camera up every 2-3 seconds.
Oh, when he says, that means...
Yeah,
I'm looking through comments.
I know. So you got two people here, so we got to figure out how to have it so that one person reads comments, one person switches the camera, one person's on the audio. Jimmy's got way too much going on, so you three need to figure this out because no one wants to just see a static shot of me talking all day. But there you go. Boom. Every 2 seconds. All right.
Boom.
So I can't say what's going on, but I can just tell you once again, folks, you've heard me say it. I got something big coming up, and I got something really big coming up. We got another. I didn't see this coming. I did not see this coming. We have another unbelievable opportunity coming
Say
up.
it just hit you out of nowhere.
That's not bad. Yeah. So
You're right.
I fly out tomorrow to start the process. I'm just going to leave it at that. And then I fly out the following Thursday to go finalize the potential process. And oh my God, you guys are, if I can pull this off, you're about to see a coop that is just absolutely incredible and so unique. So that's coming up soon. What else is going on? Has been a while. This is the new setup.
I mean, we've really just been. It's so hard to go through and think about what's been going on because
We've been
things
just
happen
cooping
so.
it really hard.
Yeah.
lately.
Yeah. How's the busy season?
Busy.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and it's
The coops just keep getting bigger and more. Of
Okay.
them.
Yeah, so folks, I am so happy that, and we haven't even come out officially with the Legacy Coop where we have a kitchen. I just put the desk in, it has the Henovator. We have more coops now already wanting kitchens, and they're doing one right now.
Wow.
We're
We
doing
got
one in
another-
Pennsylvania. It's a 12 by 18 shed hen house.
Yeah.
And then we have our first big coop going to South Dakota. First turnkey, I think.
Yeah, because we got coops in South Dakota, but I don't think we've ever done a turnkey there, so I'm very excited about that.
and we have a super fan that's from Tioga, South Dakota.
Yes.
She's
I
here
think
with us
that
all
was
the
a
time.
turnkey.
I haven't seen her name pop up, but I also
Yeah.
can't see.
That's who did the jars.
Yes.
Speaking of jars,
I use mine.
hold on, can we do a little behind the scenes talk? Is this going to freak people out? Inappropriate? True stories, though. Do you guys want to hear some true stories?
Absolutely.
Oh.
I don't know if we should talk about it.
Do it. I don't know what you're talking about, but just do it.
It might be a little too sensitive. Oh, crap. It just popped in my head. I don't know. I don't know if
I need to get a jar for
I got chest pains
for
now.
my new house.
we
Congratulations on your
should-
new house, Kenzie.
We should, yeah. We are not there to
Oh,
the part of the
sorry.
show yet.
Sorry.
I
take it back.
There's a little behind the scenes, and it just reminded me about the jars. Some things that have come up around the building that are a little interesting. So,
Well, do share.
I don't know if it's appropriate. Is it appropriate?
It's your show.
If you're thinking about it, probably not.
I mean,
That's a
it's-
good point.
I mean, October's coming up.
All right, I want to abort that. I'm sorry. It is something that I don't want to abort. Okay, I'm
Let's just
muskrat.
revisit that at a later time.
Do we
Muskrat.
have any questions?
A part of
Do
me
we have
wants
any comments?
a part of me wants to believe it, but I know I shouldn't. You
We're
know what I
good.
mean? Yeah. Okay. So
Moving on.
we're gonna move on.
Yep.
So
Thanks for sticking with us, guys.
Yeah, I apologize about that. Now, also, big news. Tomorrow, you'll be signing your life away. I mean, signing mortgage papers.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yep. I'm permanently and officially a North Carolina resident.
Yay.
Well, I mean, as of tomorrow, but
Yep.
you
Yep.
know,
10
finally.
10 a.m. tomorrow, you're going to become an official homeowner.
Yeah.
How you feeling about it?
I mean, like I'm a little terrified, but very excited. I mean, like this is something that I worked really hard for, really kind of dug through the trenches of life to get here, and away from New York, which I love. I love New York. It's beautiful. The food is great. The people, for the most part, are good. But there's just the opportunity is not there, and
Right.
it's to start my kind of life putting down some roots here is really exciting. And I mean, everyone here also has helped me, so I'm gonna not be a sap and talk about it because I'll cry, but it's fine.
Well, you've done so much here, and I am so happy for you. And we're some of your biggest fans
I know.
at this company, and we couldn't be happier for you. And I know I also, we have, a fun fact about Kristen is also a realtor, and, Kristen's helped to make sure we find the perfect home for you. And it's funny, it was one of the first ones you looked at.
Yeah.
Seemed completely unattainable.
Yes.
And then you've been searching for like a year, maybe?
I looked back. It was February or March.
Yeah. February.
Of this past year. Oh God, it feels
Of
like a
this
lot
year.
longer. Or this
Yeah.
year, yes. Okay.
Yes.
So either way, but that's you're circled back right to that first home that I remember you saying you absolutely loved.
Yeah.
So that is awesome. Nan just walked in. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Our next guest is here.
Oh, he is. All right. Well,
Thought it would be cool.
see, you're not in the mic on there. People can't hear you.
But I thought it would be cool because we should take Kenzie out for celebratory reasons tomorrow.
Well, she's gonna need to probably drink heavily if that's what you mean.
I mean, whatever.
I don't know. Well, I still have to be here with Friday, so probably not heavily, like mediumly.
Make sure you sober up by the time you sign the papers.
Yeah. No, I'm not going out tonight.
They frown upon that.
I mean, yeah. No, it'll be fine.
Everything's gonna be great.
Yes.
All right. Well, it is 3:42. I did say I wanted to get Mike on. Huh?
Your next guest.
Yes, awesome. All right, well, Mackenzie, again, congratulations. Thank you for all that you do. Also, this means you can never leave me, so I couldn't be happier. So this is very for selfish reasons.
Right.
I
mean,
suppose
I'm
you
here.
still could, but you're not going to want to now that you got a mortgage, and
Right.
taxes,
Right. All the things.
all,
Bills.
yeah, all the good things. All right,
It's
awesome.
fine. I am gonna need some chickens there, though.
You're going to need
So
some chickens.
Oh,
You're going to need a
handwritten letter.
coop.
I
Handwritten letter.
should write a handwritten letter.
Oh,
I'll work on that here in a minute.
all right, perfect. Awesome.
All
Use
right.
a crayon.
Well, thank you, Mackenzie. So we're going to bring Mike in here in a little bit. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down below. We're going to bring in the expert here shortly about hemp, but he's probably not going to want purple earbuds. I'm not sure if we have something for him.
Should I can scoot over one.
Do you want to?
Sure.
Or you want to keep them in the middle so it's like between two people? Like,
I think we could see how we react.
Yeah,
to
so
purple.
while we're waiting for Mike, you're killing me. Can you please fix the mic? And I want you to tilt it away from you just a little bit, just a little bit more. Right there, perfect.
Okay.
And okay. So any questions, comments coming up right now?
We have one from Darshell that I pulled up earlier.
Darshell. Darshell sends me a lot of texts now. She, I'm sure she won't mind me sharing. She might have an addiction to chickens. And she sent me pictures of more baby chicks. I don't know if she
Just
got them or
lean
not.
into it.
Uh,
not a
Darshell
problem.
says, when do we get to see the new coop you've been working on? Need to know what she is doing in her chicken coop run. Oh my gosh, folks. Well, first part of the question, when do you get to see the chicken coop?
Is that the legacy coop?
The
in
legacy
Georgia?
coop, yeah. She's her and I have talked on the side about it. And I think I might have even FaceTimed her one time I was down there because they were working on something similar like the avian armor. And the avian armor is all done. The coop is almost done. Like when I say almost done, we're talking actually we just gotta put the brick down, the brick patio around the outside. And it's not even a brick patio, we're just brick tile on top of the concrete.
Are you doing that?
Yeah. Yeah. I did tell her, I said, you're not going to hurt my feelings at this point because, obviously with Ethan's passing and all, it's just been a crazy, crazy year. We're still trying to get caught up with everything. It's been hard to get caught up. We're still trying to play catch up. I don't think we're going to catch up until probably February, March of next year from it. But anyways, so I told her, I said, if you want to just have someone else, put it in for you, that's fine. But I would love to do it because I want the bragging rights. She said, well, I really would love to have you guys do it. But we're going to be almost done. So to answer your question, I would say, quite honestly, she has a lot of landscaping. When I say a lot of landscaping, I went down and took the picture of her entire property for the landscape designer. I was 400 feet in the air with the drone. I still couldn't get the whole property in that she's having landscaped.
Wow.
That's an enormous amount of landscaping. And she did ask that I don't take any more pictures or videos of the coop until it's all done, which I can completely understand. I'm going to respect her wishes. So plants go in September. I didn't know that. Spring or fall?
Well, yeah,
You're-
it's going to be
you're a-
stressful for them right
You're
now.
a gardening person.
Yeah, it's going to be really stressful for them right now because it's
So hot.
so hot.
Gotcha.
So
So I would say once everything's in September, and I'm trying to get over to Europe, so maybe when we get back in October, November, and then us marketing team are going to have one hell of a production meeting. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell a production meeting is. Poor Justin's like,
Speaking of Europe, later this fall, I just pre-registered for a paint show over in Italy.
what? I don't know what that means.
Surprise.
Okay,
Paint,
awesome.
like the big sprayers for Cephala,
Chefla.
whatever.
Chefla.
Yes.
We get to go to that show?
I pre-registered. They have to choose us because it's like a lottery.
Oh my gosh. So Chefla, I met with them. And you hate it like that.
no,
tell me
it's
what's
a
going on.
skew. Is that okay?
It's meant to be a skew
Okay,
the way
alright.
we talk. You hate
No,
these
no,
mics.
I mean, like,
I am going to
it's-
spend probably
it's-
$1,000
it's
in
like,
mics just for you.
No, I mean like this way.
Oh, well, that's a problem. That's
Yeah.
that's different.
Yeah.
All right. So I forgot where I was going with all that, but anyway, so moving on, we need to talk about something also real quick before. What time did you want to bring Mike in?
Oh, we can bring him in whenever.
No, that's not what time were you guys planning on bringing Mike in?
Let's bring him in at 3:50 in 30
Okay, it
minutes.
was 4:00, was it not?
Yes.
All right, so so what I'm doing is I'm looking at my watch, going, okay, I got some stuff I can fit in. We also had another situation here recently. I probably could have done this with Mackenzie here. Actually, is Mackenzie out there? Can she come in back real quick, please? We need to address this real quick. We'll bring Mike on at 4. How's
She's
that sound?
coming.
Thank you. I meant and bring some acre samples with you. You guys, I need your help out there. I need your thoughts on this. And also, again, if you have any questions, please let us know. Is there any questions coming in?
No, not a whole lot.
All right.
I
So
got some- I got
why
some
did
comments,
Anybody
though.
why did the
watching?
questions stop? Huh?
Is anybody watching?
Yeah. Why did the questions stop? Did we scare people away so much that they don't ask questions
We have a
anymore?
comment though.
Perfect. Go ahead, Kristen. Once the comment comes up, you can go ahead and start reading it.
My son is 7 and he wants a coop so bad, and that's why I've been watching your videos to learn this chicken industry better before I dive in. He is homeschooled and in 4-H, so I want to do it for him.
Yeah, it's one of the best things you could probably do.
Yes.
There is something, when I was talking to some people yesterday that have, kids at a chicken coop, they also said, like, there's just something that kids love about chickens. They really, really do. And what a great way to have an outdoor classroom. And, I always talk about, you get to learn about, farming and growing eggs or collecting eggs, growing chickens, maybe whatever you're doing with chickens. I never knew you were going to go out and read to them. And the first thing I thought about is, remember when we were out in Denver at that private Catholic school, and they all came outside and just crisscross applesauce sitting around that entire chicken coop. And I think they were filling out their journals or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
I think chickens and children have similar personalities.
Little dinosaurs.
Yeah. Like now that I actually think about it, like they're like, watch this. Like chickens also do that.
So real quick,
And welcome back.
Mackenzie, yeah, thank you. I forgot about this. You're going to help me out a little bit. Now, we're not going to name names because
Okay.
we don't want to do that. But we had a customer. I haven't told you about this yet. We had a customer email and then call. Not happy. Not happy. You know how I love non-happy customers. And I don't know what to do with this one. What happened was she has a lot of credibility to her opinion, meaning she's an avian vet. All right, I can probably say that part. And so I love to listen to our avian vets because they should be the experts in their industry, and I do believe they are. And she's a coop customer, and she has one of our chicken coops, but it's from maybe 4 years ago, 5 years ago,
Probably.
before we switched all to acre.
Did we have her on?
See, I don't want to see. That's where you cross the line. We can't go that deep.
Okay.
Thank you. They're just, shoosh. I didn't want to point that out.
See, but now it's people. My eyebrows always raised, and people probably think I'm
It's just,
like,
anyways, I shouldn't have said avian vet, but anyways, and she may or may not have a valid point. Okay, and that's just what I'm getting. I'm not trying to say anything badly about her or any of the situation. If anything, I'm grateful for people bringing their concerns to us, because whether we agree with them or not, it's still their perception, and we need to do a good job making sure we educate the customer so they do know what to do. And she got a second egg hutch to put on her chicken coop, right? Mm-hmm. And when they sent out the second egg hutch, it's not going to match her first egg hutch because
we switched to acre.
we switched to acre. There's no more high density polyethylene inside the egg hutch. And one of the biggest reasons why I couldn't wait to get rid of the high density polyethylene inside the egg hutch is it was so slippery. It just really wouldn't hold the nesting material. All right. And in general, we bought a lot of plastic to line the deep litter system, which we knew was overkill. And I said it for years on record. It was just psychological. That's all it was. And it still is. But I wanted to reduce plastic. I want to reduce our waste, right? Isn't that the right thing to do?
Yeah.
And what's great about Acre is we're saving trees. It's better for the planet. Well, she got it. And she said, in her opinion, this was a horrible idea because you cannot sanitize or disinfect the acre. So me being me, I got that right?
Yes,
Yeah,
because it appears to be porous.
It appears to be porous. And everything eventually is going to have some amount of
I
pores.
kind of doubt that.
I do too. But I'm not a microbiologist. I am not a cleaning expert, okay? But I reached out to Modern Mill that we get the acre from, and I said, tell me what your thoughts are here. And they did write us a very long letter that I'm not going to bore you guys and read it here. But basically, in a nutshell, you can absolutely, if you want, sanitize and disinfect. Sterilize, which some people are into, that's a whole nother level, and I'm going to find out if we can sterilize it. But here's what we're going to do. I'm going to send this off to the labs, and I'm going to get official tests done where they will go in and actually measure if you're able to kill the microorganisms through the use of cleaning with just soap and water, which is what we recommend. That's physically removing the bacteria. No, it's not.
That's not the goal. I mean, we want microorganisms and bacteria. What you don't want are mites. So the question is, can mites live on the surface of that?
They don't want to.
Right.
Well, that's an interesting point, because the first thing I actually said is, why in the hell do you got to sanitize and disinfect your egg hutch?
You want microbes and bacteria on there, right?
Well,
For
see,
decomposition.
maybe not inside the egg hutch.
Some people beg to differ. Some people like things very sanitary.
Oh, that's not me.
Yeah.
Same.
It's just their matter of preference.
So you know me, I'm trying to make the world happy, being able to give everyone what they want, how they want. And I can understand the perception that you cannot disinfect this material, which is, getting into the details. We're going to get more into the details with an official lab results and then really put it to the test. My first thing was, why in the hell would you even need to sanitize and disinfect
Well,
your...
she said that, in case there was, if there got poop on it, or, like there was a mess or an egg cracked or something. And I said, and it's something that we deal with.
Yeah.
There's...
This is
Well,
not
if an
porous
egg-
like wood.
If an egg cracks on my kitchen counter, I clean it, wipe it.
You're
I
done.
Don't disinfect it.
Exactly.
I can wipe it off that just as well as I could wipe it off a cutting board.
I agree. And that's the part I was like, wow, I wonder how many other people have that perception. So, here's one of these situations where I'm trying to do the best I can. I want to make our customers happy. I want to give them the best value for the price and be good to the planet. Whew. I just can't make people happy. I try.
I don't think that everybody really is as concerned with sustainability as they are with sometimes cleaning and disinfecting and things like that in their coop.
Boy, is that true.
And I mean, if that's something that you want to stand for, that's fine. But I think it's what we do as far as taking the extra lengths to make sure that all of our materials are used to the most of their ability, and sourcing products that are more sustainably sourced is, I mean, I don't think a lot of companies follow that same mantra.
They care about the bottom line, and I know a lot of companies get criticized for that, and I know the bottom line is important, and I know people hate business. Not everyone, but a lot of people hate business because they think they're all about profit. We would not be in business if we didn't make money. There's just be no reason to do this. So by making money is why we have iPhones and mugs and golden bells or eggs or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how people can't wrap their mind around this. But and I guarantee you, most family-owned entrepreneurs, we work harder than anybody to give customers the best value. And they just don't see it all. And that's one of the reasons why I love to do this show, because I want people to see what really goes on. So,
Is it bad that I deep litter my nesting boxes?
so I was gonna question, your deep littering of your nest box. I think I was like, no, I'm talking about the egg hutch, Kristen, not the deep litter. You deep litter your egg
Well, if
boxes?
things get dirty, I just put more on top.
Oh, I do that.
Did I tell you my daughter once deep littered her sheets? Instead of taking her sheets off and cleaning
Just
them,
putting
she
them
put
on?
new ones on top, and she said, "I deep littered my sheets, Mom."
Oh my gosh,
Probably
that had to be
quite
Elise.
soft.
It was Elise.
Awesome. All right. Well, Mackenzie, thank you again. Yeah, let's bring Mike in. Guys, we're about to bring in our hemp expert, so-called hemp expert. We're going to really test the theory right now. He has been helping us make sure we bring you the best material. Again, he happened to be in town. Do we have...
We got a question if you want to answer.
yes,
while
I
Mike's coming
want
in.
questions. You have to
There we
force
go.
questions to come in. And then let's get him some headphones that are a little bit more manly. Unless
got
he
'em
likes
here.
purple. Thank you. Go ahead, Kristen.
All right, I've been watching a lot of your videos lately. Love your designs. My biggest question is, how do you attach your double wall to the base?
So I apologize. I missed the question.
Hi.
Have you ever met Kristen?
No,
Kristen,
Michael.
this
Nice to meet
is
you.
Michael, another upstate New Yorker. Welcome to yeah. Here you go.
Thank
You're
you.
right into there. Another from down here. No. See, yeah. Everyone does. Okay. So
He is so particular.
Oh no, I know Matt.
yeah. You guys think you have it bad working for me as a W-2? Try being a contractor.
And that makes sense because you told me that up from where you are, you bust each other's balls. So I think that's what you're doing.
Yeah. If we don't
Right.
bust each other's balls,
And I'm
that
from the
means
South. We don't do that.
you're the opposite. You guys are
Yeah.
so weird down here. I mean, I'm just kidding. No, it is the opposite.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah. Yeah. We as a
Oh, we've
Yankee.
met before. He meant, yeah.
Anyways, welcome to the set, bud. Welcome to Video Chicken Live. How's your visit been to North Carolina so far?
It's
And
been
keep
good.
that up.
Okay, yeah, I love Raleigh. I kind of want to live here someday. But it's been good.
Oh,
yeah.
careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Careful what you wish for. So Mike here is one of our hemp experts, and him and I have been talking for a while. And he, I guess, is responsible for us being able to bring you, which has been by far the best hemp I've ever seen. So we're going to get into that. And of course, if you guys have any questions, now is the time, because I promise you, trying to make everyone happy with hemp, it's frustrating. It is so frustrating. It's harder to make people happy with hemp than it is my chicken coops. But real quick, all right. So I've been watching a lot of your videos lately. Love your designs. Thank you. My biggest question is, how do you attach your double wall to the base? See, it's hard to answer that because I don't know what he means by base. Are we talking about the concrete footing? Do we mean the pressure treated sill plate? When we say double wall, that's a tough one because I don't want to give you the wrong answer because I don't know exactly the type of construction you're doing. But basically, I can tell you in general, there's multiple different ways we attach it. It depends on the size of the coop. It depends on the customer. It depends on where we are, because there's ways to fasten a coop down to a foundation to make sure that thing will never blow away. Then there's ways to fasten it where you have forgiveness and if there's like an earthquake or whatever. So really, really hard to answer that one. So Wes, if you can be a little bit more detailed, maybe
Well,
I can help
share
you.
how I did mine, and
Okay.
I used a timber lock screw straight down into the
Into the mortar of the
sill
brick?
plate.
Oh, into the sill plate. But how did you attach your sill plate to your footing?
To the brick.
Mhm.
What is it, Loctite or something?
Actually, You could do that.
or whatever it was
I don't know.
in the masonry section.
Oh, from your schooling. What do you mean the masonry section? Oh, in the store.
Mhm.
Yes, locked. Liquid nails or construction adhesive.
Yes, construction.
I have a lot of faith
Yeah.
in construction adhesives. You just got to be very careful. You can get away with it down here up north where there's so much hot and cold, extreme cold, extreme hot, and expansion contraction. So again, like geographically, it can be different everywhere. But 4x6 to the wall. So he might mean a 4x6. So if you're talking wood to wood, you can just screw it down with like ledger bolts or some type of lag screw. And I'm just a big fan of making sure we don't have a fastener that's going to split the wood. I like a nice flat head that's going to kind of sandwich the wood. I'm a big fan of pre-drilling. So hopefully that answers your question. If you have 4x6 to the wall, make sure if your 4x6 is pressure treated, folks, I cannot emphasize this enough. I see this mistake all the time, and that is they use the cheap, just simply zinc coated fasteners. They are not going to get along with the copper that's inside the pressure treated lumber, and that fastener is going to corrode. It's going to become weak, and next thing you know, your coop is flying through the sky like the Wizard of Oz. All right, you need your hot dip galvanized or your stainless steel hardware. I promise you. You sandwich your 2x2 between two walls, right? We don't use any 2x2s between two walls. No, we don't. Sorry about that. But keep asking. Any other questions? There's a long comment there. I don't like that I can't see it.
We're going to save that comment for the very
Ooh,
end.
is that a good one?
Yeah.
All right, so Mike, what's going on?
Is that your
Not too
product
much.
right there?
All right,
This
so
is our product,
yeah, so
yes.
you're gonna have to talk into the mic for
Okay,
me.
sorry.
Oh, see there.
Is this about how
there's
close it
that.
should be?
Yeah, there's that radio voice. Check this out. So, Mike, does this look familiar?
That looks very familiar.
And
yes.
this is what's
See
called
a lot
the.
of that.
This is a large.
Do you have these displays in your home?
I
we
have
do here?
smaller jars than that.
Oh yeah.
Are they in your home?
They're
Or you try to
always
keep
not
your
too
work at
far
work?
from me. Yeah, no, they're in my bag typically, so they come with me everywhere.
So real quick, Mike, let's give some people your answer to the questions we get a lot. Let's start off with the most typical one. What is industrial hemp bedding?
Industrial hemp bedding is the woody material from the hemp stalk that is cut up during the process of hemp decortication, which is like the technical term for processing and separating fiber from the woody part, and that's the bedding.
The woody part. Great. Now we're going to have all the porn sites coming up. So I apologize, folks. So I often refer to it as the vascular part of the plant, but I'm probably wrong in saying that.
Well, that would be, I mean, that's correct.
That's not bad, huh?
Both of them would be probably vascular because the fiber's hollow too.
Gotcha. Now, obviously, this is not your fiber. You're going to start getting us fiber like this, right?
Yes.
Do you have any idea of some inside information you've been filled in?
Carrie asked me this morning about bast fiber for you guys, and we are able to supply that in a longer state like you're looking for.
I would like that because unbeknownst to me, did I say that right? Ooh, look at me go. I didn't know that we have customers going all the way back to April that were not being fulfilled.
No way.
I got a lot of pissed off customers. I had
Oh,
no idea.
boy.
Not my fault. Well, no, it is my fault.
Not our fault either.
No, not your fault either. Well, actually, no,
Are they
actually it
looking for
is.
the
No, I don't
fiber?
know.
Oh no,
Yeah, they
what-
use this in the nesting box.
yeah, what I think you know, this is definitely your fault. Oh, you pissed someone off.
Hopefully not
How's
now.
that lawsuit going?
No.
It sucks. It sucks what's
you haven't
happening.
made it if you're not sued.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, I like that. Here's what I can tell you, folks. Right. So here's the bass fiber, right? And if you've been ordering this from us, I apologize that we're out of stock. Someone's not happy, and I got to go figure out what's happening there. But it sounds like, it sounds like you really pissed some people off. So,
I think that was a technical error.
so you will have bass fiber for
Yes,
us.
we could send it today.
All right, perfect. Well, send me the samples first. I want to see it. But this is the outside of the plant, right?
That's
I mean,
like-
yes, we got some chunky herd in there. I'm trying to pick it out like little gnats and maybe you
yeah.
so this is the outside. Now this is what they use for textiles, right?
Yes. That
Okay.
could be spun into a yarn that would then be put into either knit or woven for clothing.
Okay, perfect. Now, is it true? I was once told that when we would have the industrial hemp plant, they would decorticate it. They would separate the bast fiber, the outside fibers, from the inside vascular part of the plant, the herd. That no one really knew what to do with this, and they were just throwing it out. It became a waste product.
like in the 30s and early processing, yeah, they would do the processing in the field. Like where it was grown, they would bring these tractors along, and yeah, they would put the whole plant through these breaker bars, they're called, and the herd would stay in the field because it's good for soil.
Oh.
Oh, so it wasn't necessarily wasted, but it was not being used as another product to sell.
Yeah, like there wasn't a high end animal bedding market in the 30s.
Exactly. They just take a dump in the ground,
Yeah.
like they probably really should. That's a good point. I didn't know that. Now you mentioned something else. You mentioned breaker bars. If there's one thing I learned when I went out west to visit with you guys that one time, I didn't know, and I would really love to get one of these here. Have you ever seen, Kristen, an actual hemp plant, a live hemp plant grown in the ground?
I've seen something similar.
And
That's funny.
Isn't that the same as a cannabis plant?
Not exactly. Like the cannabis plant is more of a bush, and the
Okay.
industrial
Oh,
hemp plant
dear
is
goodness.
grown very close together. If you drove by it on the side of the highway, you might think it's like very green corn.
Okay.
Yeah.
industrial hemp plants look like green corn. That's a great
Okay.
way of putting it. Here's what I learned. That is tough stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lot of people, and I want to give a shout out to the farmers that have to process this stuff. It is wear and tear on the equipment. It's not like going out and cutting wheat or corn. It is very, very, it's a tough ass plant. It is fascinating. I had no idea they were decorticating it out in the field.
Oh yeah, there's really cool old photos of like a flatbed trailer with like this equipment on it and people hand feeding the stalks right into it.
Oh my God. Jimmy, can you give me one of those pictures, or can we just AI it?
Sure, I'll do it real quick.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just making my.
They did do it inside afterwards. There was like a
Gotcha.
transition from.
All right, so well, that's pretty cool. All right, so now we find out that we have hemp herd, and then it makes for great bedding. Now, here's something that I have learned from you. Can I have someone out in the office bring in the nasty stuff, please? I keep forgetting to have this brought in, but I want to show you some nasty stuff because I want to show you folks why I spend so much time working on hemp, taking the time to work with Mike to make sure we have the best. Yep, that's it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Mike, check out this good
Darn,
stuff. Huh?
Where'd you get this?
I
could guess. Oh no way.
yeah, garbage, absolute garbage. Now, tell me what's going on here. And I don't know if we can try to get some tight shots or if it's not worth it, but look at the difference. So one of the things you've told me is why is it we don't want that for hemp bedding, but we want the lighter, cleaner, blonder herd, whether it's the small herd or large herd.
How long of an answer do you want?
I will say for
I
our
got all night.
Okay.
for our podcast listeners,
Yeah.
there's a lot of dust also in the bottom of that bag.
This is
Yeah.
horrible, right?
The coloration.
I mean,
of
shoot
the
me,
dust.
shoot
It's
me
dark
straight.
colored.
Okay. So industrial hemp, it is grown, in May, and you harvest it around September, and there's a process that you have to do during harvesting called retting. And retting is when you come in and cut the plants down like 6 inches above the base, and then you let them lay in the field for sometimes a week. Some farmers and processors want you to lay it down for possibly through the winter, or at least a month to month and a half, so the glues in the hemp can break down.
What are those glues called?
Lignin.
Lignin.
Yeah.
I love that word.
And while the glues are breaking down, there's like a microbial process happening in the field from dew and from rain to help the processor be able to break the fibers away from the herd more easily. And those glues that are breaking down are actually beneficial to the animal bedding because the lignin, if you remember that word xylem when you were in school,
Yeah, part of the plant.
Exactly. It's like the tubes of the plant
Yeah.
that transport water. Those are held open by lignin, or the lignin is coating those tubes. And when you allow the plant to ret, like it turned brown, like you're seeing in that bag, that lignin is what's being broken down by the microbes. So the brown herd has less lignin present, and the lignin is what reacts with ammonia, the gas that comes off of pee and poop, to actually sequester and get rid of a lot of the odor. And so some odor is also just naturally remediated from the moisture being absorbed by the herd, but the lignin also plays a crucial part to like react with what's in the air.
So in other words, what I just heard is it easier to let it really break down? As you mentioned, if the lignin's gone, that it's easier to separate or decorticate, take the bast fiber off the herd. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, so like the bast fiber is like basically glued to the woody portion of the hemp stalk, and they let it lay in the field like that so the glue breaks down.
Okay, so sounds like it's a little bit easier. Also, you mentioned to me that weather can play a huge role in maybe what kind of forgiveness timeline you have versus, the old saying is you got to make hay when the sun shines. You got to let this stalk rot out in the field. But if we start to get that real dark material from, you mentioned the dew, and even if it gets rained on, can increase the chances that can happen. So what you're saying is it's harder to separate the bast fiber from the herd when it's still light like this, or is something different that you guys are doing to get it this blonde without giving away secrets?
There is no chemical or heat or any treatment to the hemp that we produce, but we're kind of in a high desert region, that doesn't get a lot of moisture, and we have really robust equipment, so we can process stalks that are not as heavily retted. And whereas like folks that are needing more heavily retted hemp, their equipment is a little bit more finicky and not as like.
In other words, cheap and not as good. All right. So so thank you. That was one of the first points, folks, I wanted you guys to hear is we get the calls every day. I try to make everyone happy with a consistent organic material, which is probably one of the hardest things to do ever. You know what I mean? It's an organic material. And you have promised me, he's going to go on record right now and say, yes, Matt, we are going to supply consistent, beautiful hemp herd for the rest of my life.
Did I say that?
Yeah, that's pretty much what you told me. And we have had to take it to this level where Mike has taught me, like, we got to go to certain parts where we have control over the weather, if you will. And, well, meaning it's not raining, but if you have to irrigate, you can irrigate versus being in too wet of an area, you're at the mercy of the rain. That can cause major problems. Right?
It can.
Yeah, exactly. And then you guys have more expensive, heavier duty equipment to process this. So you guys have light blonde material. Well, okay. What does that mean, folks? This should cost more. He's the one that I had to beat over the head for a couple of months. I said, Mike, get it down, get the price down, Come on, give me a chance out there. This is the same price per cubic foot on average. Now, Jimmy, it's your job to make sure I'm not lying right now, compared to a lot of the other people out there selling this crap. Okay, and what would be
That's from Texas, actually.
This is from Texas? You can tell where it came.
Well, I know whose it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then nothing against Texas. I mean, I got a whole office. Wait till I show you my office. I got sample after sample after sample. This has definitely been the worst. And you want to know the worst thing? They sent me this as like, here, solar. I swear to God, that's why I have it.
That's crazy.
Oh, I know. This is like when I first started going into like buying weed or whatnot. And it's like, oh, yeah, this is getting not that this is weed. Jeez. All right, I probably shouldn't have said that. This is horrible.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Horrible. And what I've learned in this dirty, dirty industry, it is dirty, is it not?
Really dusty in these places. Not ours, but yeah, typically it's pretty bad.
It is a bad cutthroat industry. We care. We care about having this light blonde material. And right there, you heard it from him saying, think about it, folks. When it comes to a chicken coop, what is one of the things what people dread, or one of the reasons why they may not want to have chickens?
Smell.
Yeah. Right. You won't have smell. And I've seen it with hemp. I'm like, I see chicken droppings. I just see piles, pyramids everywhere. It's like there's no smell. Xander, when we went and filmed the VP coop yesterday, first thing he said, Xander, what did you say when you walked in there?
I was like, is there an air? Did they put air fresheners in there?
Wow.
Why?
It just smelled. It smelled. I don't know if it was the paint or whatever, but inside the hen house itself, it smelled like good. I don't know why. It did.
There's no air fresheners. It smelled so good.
And there were no flies.
Like, it was
not a single
zero
fly.
flies.
Wow. How deep was the hemp?
They just started. It's only maybe 3-4 inches.
Yeah.
It's just getting started. They haven't cleaned it out, but they got beautiful blonde hemp. And I was like, this is what you're saying, is it filters out that ammonia smell, which is one of the most disgusting.
It actually gets rid of the ammonia. And like if ammonia goes above a certain ppm, parts per million, then it can actually be like detrimental to the chicken's health and possibly kill them.
Like fish tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So wait a minute. You know, I've said that too. Like, so pretty much what you just said, this is going to be a bold statement. I might start sticking to this. Using hemp is healthier for your chickens because now you don't have to worry about ammonia levels getting out of hand, harming your chickens. Oh my God, folks! If you are not using hemp bedding, you don't love your chickens. It's just that simple. Wow, because we just took it to a whole nother level. Because we all know about pine shavings, we all know about using straw. But for the people that are using pine shavings right now, what would you tell them why they should switch to hemp compared to if they're familiar with pine shavings?
So pine shavings also have lignin, but the difference between hemp and pine is they're both like a woody cellulose source, but the hemp has like very large capillaries or veins or that xylem coming through it because it grows
Can we
so
turn
quickly.
Mike's
So
mic
like
up a little bit, please?
when a plant is growing when a hemp plant is growing very fast compared to a tree that's going very slow, it has to transport water faster. So that's why that surface area and space is within the herd, and that's what allows the lignin to be exposed. So that's why hemp can absorb more water and also expose the ammonia gases to the lignin faster.
Oh.
And there's also no like oils, like there's tannins and there's different types of oils in the trees. There's very little to none of that in hemp.
Okay, awesome. So now talk to me also about the sustainable part. Like, pines coming from pine trees versus hemp, is harvested in 90 days. Talk to me a little bit from just the sustainable factor, the earth-friendly factor.
Hemp is considered a bioremediator, so it pulls like toxins and all sorts of stuff out of the ground as it is growing, and it stores it in like the very base of the plant. They actually don't detect the different types of, like, they've used hemp in nuclear disaster sites, and they found that there is no radioactive material in the actual upper 3/4 of the plant, just the bottom foot or so. We're not growing hemp on a nuclear disaster site, but it's very good for soils to pull out like unwanted toxins and things.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. It's like the mangrove plants down in like the wetlands or whatever.
There are a lot of plants that do like have bioremediation qualities to them. Hemp just happens to be one that pulls it out even quicker because it just grows really fast.
I'm real curious, just to kind of get on a sidebar. I can't help but think about this. Why did the United States make it illegal, in your opinion?
The guy that actually built this system, the processing system, and he did his his master's dissertation on why hemp became illegal. And he has a contrary opinion to what the standard thought is, that they got rid of it because it was competing with paper industry, and they had figured out also how to convert hemp into like a usable plastic right in the same year that hemp was banned. You can actually find articles from the Ball Mason Jar Company writing to Congress, like telling them about this invention that they have made from the hemp plant in order to be converting it into plastic, and then like a couple months later it was banned.
Because we all know oil's used for plastic, right?
Yeah.
Do you think maybe it was the oil industry saying, no, don't compete with me?
So lignin has a similar structure to hydrocarbons, which is oil. So like what you can do with lignin is not very dissimilar from what you can do with petroleum oil, and most likely that's what happened. But also the Hearst Media Company, they had huge interests in timber. And they owned large swaths of land, and they made, they owned a bunch of the newspaper printing, pulping plants, and they wanted to utilize their timber instead of hemp. But before that, hemp was used widely as
everywhere.
Paper. Yeah, everywhere.
Everywhere. So this is one of the reasons why, folks, I am so happy to be part of the hemp industry, because it just makes sense to me. I hate when we're stupid. We are so stupid. And so many people take a hook, line, and sinker. And without a doubt, this plant is just absolutely incredible. And I'm so thankful to be able to use it to help boost the backyard chicken movement so that people are like, oh, with that diaper, with that hemp bedding. I hear it all the time where we have the chicken, usually it's the wife, the chicken lady has to convince her reluctant spouse, like Matt said, if we use this and we got this goop, you won't have to worry about cleaning it. And it's true. Like, it's just, I know it's hard to believe. I promise you guys. And this is why I wanted to bring Mike on, so you can hear it more in a professional, scientific level, that I'm not making this up. And I used to think it was just magic, but there is a reason why the Blonder hemp does an amazing job. Now, I want to move on to something new, okay? Here we have two size herds, right? We got the small and we got the large, right? And I kid you not, I don't know if I had VCL to share a quick story. We had a customer. I don't remember who got the email, but someone got the email. Mad. Got our new hemp, right? Got the small herd. Madder than hell. She goes, why are you selling me sawdust? It's way too small. I'm going, oh my God, this stuff is amazing. Like, this is the best I've ever seen. And that is actually when I called Mike up, probably 10 o'clock at night.
I was worried.
I called him up like, dude.
Don't worry, we all get phone calls.
No, I was like, oh crap, what happened?
So, well, you guys know me. I want to make a customer happy, right? And I said, Mike, we got to start offering the large herd. And that was the day these guys, you probably don't believe it. I do tell them, this is a 4. We do not go to bed until this mission is accomplished. And that day I said, you will have the large herd on our website. And I don't think Mike believed me. When I told you, I said, my guys know they can't go home until this is done.
No, this turned into a team meeting.
It sure did, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
And you did well. I appreciate you taking the time, and I think you've learned a lot from that. But you guys got it done. I want to thank everyone for that. And the large herd is now available. But here's the point I'm getting at. At the same time, I have a customer complaining about this being like sawdust. So I send her out the large herd. She gets it. She's like, oh my God, I love it, right? At the very same time, I am with another customer in another part of the country. And she's like, oh, I want this. This is perfect. This is so nice and soft. I don't want this larger herd all wood chippy and sticky. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I got to do to make people happy? And the point is, you now have options. So I got to make sure, guys, on the website, Mike, I think you also probably did your part, to be able to educate the customer. If they have to make a choice between the two, that we can educate them so they can make the best choice for them. Now, we're going to take it a step further, and I would love to get your opinion on this. Jimmy is the one that said, man, I've been doing some research, and I see some customers love to take some large herd. I don't know if we got this on camera. We're going to take some large herd. This is where I like to make a mess. We're just going to make a mess here. We're going to take some large herd. And we're gonna start this on the bottom of the hen house, right? So we're taking the larger particles, the larger herd, and then we're gonna top it off with some small herd. Get the nice soft stuff on top. You think that really makes a difference? And you can speak honest. That's your point here. I really want to know.
I think that the small on top makes more sense because it's really soft on the chicken's feet, and I don't know much about the deep composting method or deep litter method, but I imagine that the more air within the material at the bottom does help the microbial generation.
That's it. It makes so much sense to me. So I hope you agree. And for you folks out there, give it a try if you haven't. If you've already tried it, let me know what you think, because I haven't done it. To be quite honest with you, I don't get this picky. Hemp has done so well. Like, you have so much room for forgiveness. You know what I mean? And I have so many customers that are, I think they just have way too much time on their hands, or they have that sensitive of a nose, or it's all psychological. But hey, I want to give them what they want. And that's why I love this combination. And I think a lot of people have started purchasing both size herds and starting with that method with the larger on the bottom and the smaller on top. So I appreciate that you were able to get us both these products. I do want to talk about a little bit more when it comes to volume. All right. Because we have, hemp sold by the pound, which you and other people have told me, that's kind of hard to judge because, it can absorb moisture, it can weigh more, but you don't have the right size, right amount of volume. But correct me if I'm wrong. If I take large herd and small herd, okay. Now, if I take the same amount of poundage, I'm going to have a lot more volume with the large herd than I will the small herd, right? Because this is, there's
Yeah.
less space between it.
Yeah, it's called bulk density is the measurement of that. How much weight fits in how much volume. And the bulk density of the big herd should be like 7 or 8 pounds, and then the bulk density of the small herd is like 10 or 11, depending on the moisture content. Of
Okay,
the
so
herd.
it takes 10, 11 pounds to have the same amount of volume.
Yeah,
as
it's like
the
30%
larger.
more.
So the reason, that's crazy. And the
Mm-hmm.
reason why I wanted to mention that to folks is I don't want them to get the small herd and go, oh my God, I don't have the volume like I used to. I want the more volume. That's where, okay, if you really care about volume, you want the large volume. But what is one of the beneficial factors to the small herd when it comes to just the size of the particles?
Can I answer the woman's question quickly?
Sure.
The hemp is in stock and will never be out of stock again.
Whoa, that's quite a statement.
I really don't. I don't think we'll be behind again like that. So
Well, the behind is fine, but here's what's happened over the years. And you know this. You've seen it. I bought from the French for years, and then COVID hit, and then shipping containers are falling to the bottom of the ocean all of a sudden, and we don't got our hemp. Having a consistent supply is one thing, then having consistent quality is another. So, again, we're going to have consistent quality, and we're never going to go out of stock again.
Also American made.
American grown.
No, that is true. That is another
Straight-
good point.
Straight from the farmer.
Yeah.
I don't see us going, having a lag again. So
No, that'd be awesome.
All right, your question though. Sorry.
Yeah,
about
so no, it's fine. And more importantly, consistency, because there's what I'm worried about. We're live. We're telling the world right now, you're going to see this bright, beautiful stuff. And we're explaining to people, you don't want dark stuff. And so they're going to hold us to it. This is what happens.
Okay.
This is why you guys are like, man, what the hell you do with your customers? Tell them that. I'm like, no. Why should they expect it? Let's force ourselves to be the best we can be.
Yeah. Once in a while, there can be some slightly darker herd, depending on how long the bale was stacked or
Right.
how wet it got. But the inside most portion of the hemp will always be blonde.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. So now when it comes to the smaller herd, we have less volume, but what do we have for surface area?
I don't know how to actually calculate that, but more.
Yes.
And like more surface area, the quicker the moisture will absorb into the herd, and also, more lignin exposure because it's on all portions of the hemp. It's like broken and there's lignin exposed on the outside and inside.
There's more lignin. So this would potentially absorb more and filter out the ammonia smell more than the large herd.
We could test it even.
How?
You would have to have a device that can detect the amount of ammonia in an environment.
Can
and
we
then-
get on that? Can we please get an
Yeah.
ammonia sniffer?
Probably NC State, I would say, has something like that. Yeah.
I have a gas sniffer. Would that work?
It would have to be calibrated for the specific ammonia gas.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Is this not a dream
It
of
would be
yours?
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would
Kristen's like, oh my god, this is
Yeah.
the greatest show of all time. I want to prove and test that this will absorb more ammonia than this will. That would be absolutely awesome. Now, here's something else. Now, this is for Kristen. Folks, please take your time listening to what I'm about to say. Because I don't like this. Because it looks wrong. It looks naughty. But, Mike, you told me that bass fiber is more absorbent than the herd, right?
It is.
You're nuts. Okay. And that supposedly...
Am I
I've been
wrong?
saying. That's what I've been saying. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to hit you.
No, you're all right.
It's like, I was right.
No,
That's right.
it does, yeah.
So, Mike said something
I
that
really did hit him. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
that Kristen has been suggesting for a long time. She's like, why not mix the herd with the bass fiber? And you said that to me not too long ago. Is that something seriously do you think would be possible to have a bass fiber herd blend? Or would that be an ultimate oh God, Matt, don't make things more difficult.
Yeah, please. But the whole point of the processing system that we have is to separate the bast fiber from the herd.
Not put it together.
No, but the bast fiber is really light too, so some people would think it was dust if it was kicked up in the air, and you don't want that. But that's what the pellets are.
Oh, and we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna.
Pellets or what?
Well, hold on.
They're a mix.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, so did you watch our hemp video, the hemp pellet video that came out last Friday. That I need. Thank you. I need you guys to go out and watch it. I know it's kind of a boring video. It's not a coop walk around, but it was an impressive video, wasn't it? I wanted to do that here. Did you see our hemp video, Kristen Warren? The hemp pellet video. I thought we were friends.
I watch a lot of stuff.
All right. Can you guys listen out in the office? Give me the syringe.
Should have lied.
Bring me. No, don't do that. Bring me the syringe. I want to show Kristen something. I'm sure you've done this a million times, but we have proof on camera doing it, and I'm going to do it right now.
Well, we did that live on VCO.
No. You haven't seen it. This is the good stuff. No. We didn't get a chance to really test the good stuff. Wait till you see this, because Kristen hasn't seen this. And I want to talk a little bit more about the pellets, because this is, you can understand, this gets confusing. This is really a lot of information. And I know most people are like, just whatever, man, just sell me whatever. We know it's good. Like, they just set it, forget it, and they're good. We're really speaking to the 10% that have way too much time.
Where is the syringe?
Syringe, folks, syringe. Nan is asking for the syringe. And I apologize. I don't know if you want purple earbuds to put in.
I'm good.
You're not hearing everything we're hearing.
Here, I have manly ones over here if you need them.
Unless you want me to wear them.
There's
You
really nothing.
just don't hear Nan in the background yelling at me there, or you hear the applause or the sound effects. I mean, I guess I don't need the syringe, but can I please have our...
He said there's one over here.
Oh, hit me. There, that a boy, Justin, just don't hit the... Oh, you can go duck in front of the... Or have Xander go over and get it. Oh, my gosh. All right, so...
He's in the witness protection program.
Oh, really?
I swear he is. All right, so I want to show you guys... I want to show... do we have the video? Will we be able to cue that part up?
That's what I'm working on now.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Jimmy.
No, thank you, Xander. He had it.
Oh, thank you, Xander, of course.
People just want to know what should I buy?
Exactly. That's what we're going to get at. So you see what I'm doing? I'm introducing.
I know.
I'm showing different products. We're hitting on
I like
key
to cut
points.
to the chase.
I know. This is not a show about cutting to the chase.
Oh.
This is about a 2-hour-long
that's the
show
other show I
that
do.
I have to keep entertaining people for 2 hours. So we can't just cut to the chase. You are such an impatient person.
Wow. Look at that.
Dude, check out this video. All right, hold on. So this is real time, folks. All right, let me know when it's going.
More people need to use this product.
That's what we're going to get at.
Yeah.
See, you're welcome.
Thank you.
So check this out. I can't tell if it's playing yet or not.
It's glitchy right now.
Well, so down in the bottom right. Okay. That's
Wow.
That's real time, actually. I mean, yes, we fast forward the time, but the clock is real. Like, it absorbs so fast. And I want to have you explain a little bit more about the pellets. Not yet, but we got to really wow the people right now, because I have learned already there is incredible benefits to pellets. And one of my favorite reasons that I like pellets for customers is when I had a doctor come up, who's also the one that said, your coop allows me to have chickens easier than it is to have a goldfish. He goes, Matt, my chickens love the healthy straw, but I don't, because they make a big mess. I want to try those pellets so that the chickens don't make a big mess. I'm like, that's actually a great idea. Can I please have the 100% pure hemp pellets brought in? And I need some water, unless you want to put some Red Bull in there, but I don't want to waste my Red Bull. All right, so someone in the office should be bringing that in. I want to show you a demonstration, because I know you haven't seen this in real life, Kristen. I want to show you a demonstration of the hemp pellets. But while we are waiting on the hemp pellets, are we going to zoom that in? That a boy, Xander. All right, so we're gonna do a real life shot then. You guys get it set up. I need some water. I need the 100% pure hemp pellets. So let's get into it now. Why hemp pellets?
So the fiber is extremely absorbent. It absorbs 12 times.
I don't believe you.
No, well, the pellets are a testament to it. The fiber absorbs 12 times its weight in liquid, and the herd, absorbs about 4 times its weight. So the pellets are about
Tell her.
50. You want me to pour it in there?
No.
But the pellets
These
are about
aren't your pellets.
on the right.
That's correct. I need the 100% pure pellets. These are the old pellets, are they not? These look like your pellets?
No, those are a little darker, but those don't look.
They're not bad.
They might be.
No, they're not. They're
Okay.
not. No, she brought in the wrong one. So now we can do a side by side.
Hold on, I think we have him in here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do
that would be awesome.
Yeah, because you told me that the old pellets, they're decent, and I've seen them work well. You were explaining to me what you guys do to make your pellets that much better, and it was all about they're pure.
Mm-hmm.
And I know for me, what I first thought about was like dog food. I don't want to buy dog food for my dog, and he's not even going to absorb 90% of it. He's just going to crap it out. Like, why do I pay for something we can't be used? It kind of made me think of that when you told me about the pellets. What are we looking for?
Because they should still be in here from the video we shot last week.
Here's where Justin's like, we would have had a meeting before we did this. We would have been all set. I didn't know we were going to do this. Believe it or not, I make this up as
Impromptu, yeah.
I make this up as I go. I know people have a hard time believing that. Oh crap! Well, look for those pellets. They must be in here. Okay, so all
Do
right.
you have pellets on you?
Not in my pockets.
Why not, Mike?
I use them for litter. I peed on them.
Well, I want to give you a shout out to that because can we talk about a little bit what you've been working on, or is that still top secret?
Oh, which portion?
Sounds like a cat litter thing.
Oh yeah, we're trying to make cat litter.
So I didn't know if
Either
we should
that or
say
you're a
it.
furry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we can talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, so folks, if you are into cats, I know we used hemp herd when we had Leo here and Murder. It actually makes for a great kitty litter. I know that might sound disgusting, but it's amazing.
No, even by themselves, as they are right now, people love them for their cats, and they say that like sometimes they can't get their cat to go in the litter box when there's different litters in there, but they go straight to the hemp, and they don't seem to like push the litter out of the box or anything like that. It's because it's just totally natural.
I love natural.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Our little kitty used hemp for a long time for litter.
Yeah. So Nan was just saying that our little kitty used hemp for a long time for litter, but we train our cats to go outside. I
That's
learned
good.
a trick from Kristen, and there it is.
Nice.
Oh, now you tell me. Wait, you don't know your own product, Mike? Come on.
That does look
Yeah,
better.
that looks like your
That's
stuff.
cleaner.
This is Mr. Nice Guy right here. Yeah.
That is better.
All right. So, well, I'll tell you what. Since we've come this far, I need a.
That's funny.
Do you want to do a side by side?
I think it would be good, yeah.
All right, so we're really gonna. I need. We got to get set up here, folks. I promise this is gonna be worth it. I know you can't really hear me that well, but
Into the mic, Matt. Into the mic.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm working here right now. If people would have had this set up before, I'm just
While you're
kidding.
setting it up,
Those real eggs.
Yeah, go
Mike,
ahead, Jimmy.
Darshell's asking, why can't we mix the pellets and the hemp? Or can you?
All right, Darshell is. Why can't you mix the? Can you
You
mix
could.
pellets? with it?
You could. In my opinion, I think the pellets are best used for the run,
Yep.
where maybe it's a little messier. And the hemp is warmer because it traps air, so it's probably more comfortable in the coops. But you could mix them.
Gotcha.
Interesting point. That's a good
Can I
point.
tell him
And
where
you're
I
not
used them?
You're not
Yeah.
a. Go ahead.
I used them in my worm bin.
Oh yeah.
And they're
I think
doing
Matt
really
asked
well.
me about that. Yeah, because they keep the moisture up, right?
Well, they actually eat them. The black soldier fly larva
Uh-huh.
is actually, they're actually consuming it too.
Nice, healthy.
Yeah.
So they're eating.
Gonna
They're
be big and
eating.
strong.
They're eating the pellets.
Yeah, they like you can use coffee grounds, and they do actually consume some of that.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Can I please have the containers? Do we have the lids anywhere from the hemp video? I'm sorry. I thought I said that. All right, so we're getting there, folks. In the meantime, questions, comments. I hope you guys are having fun.
No,
Give
here-
us a thumbs up. It is hotter than hell in here. You decided to wear long sleeves. I don't know what you're thinking. Welcome to the Southeast. It is getting hot in here. We are sweating.
How
We
was
are.
the convention?
It was good. It's a textile convention.
That
at
sounds
the-
like so
at the
much
Raleigh.
fun.
It was not exactly what I expected, but it was good.
What
Do
were
you have any textiles to sell?
We sell into the non-woven industry, the fiber. That's like what the nesting pads.
Do we
are
have
made out
another one?
of, And there's growing interest in the space for hemp.
Okay.
Yeah, like non-wovens are in like car door panels, and like
Ah.
that's what insulation is.
Okay.
Do we have 2 syringes? There should be. Oh, there's another list. I know we have all this
Are
stuff.
we gonna
Okay.
weigh up?
So
weigh 'em out?
here's what we're gonna do. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Because we have not done a. Are we gonna weigh them? Are we gonna
I
weigh
think
them
we
up?
should get technical with it.
Yeah, I think we should. I think we should. Where's our drug? Our jewelry scale. Where's our scale? I know.
I think it was sitting on
Xander.
Xander's like, oh my god.
Man, I took that home.
Because you're right. Because if we're gonna do a side by side
Yeah,
comparison,
we need to be exact.
we need to be exact.
Here comes Nan with the scale.
Oh, that's Mackenzie.
Oh, sorry, Mackenzie.
Kind of close, but but she buys a house tomorrow now.
Really?
Yeah. All right. So here we go. Oh, that's right. Yeah, she's the cute one.
Trying to set me up with her, you said?
Oh boy, you're gonna get me in trouble.
He did.
All right, so here we go. All right, so since you're Mr. Technical,
Okay.
all right, what are we gonna do? This
Let's
is
just put the lid on it and then tear it.
it's not okay. On the numbers are just not okay. There we go. All right, now you're gonna do your thing, and so we're gonna get real technical here, folks. We got some water. We're gonna do a side-by-side comparison. And we've never done this before, but these are the pellets that we did a video of. And can we fill, what are you at right now?
That's 12 grams.
Here, I'll just drop. All right, let's fill up a little bit more.
Okay.
And then we'll make it, yeah, there we go. I know it's a little awkward reaching between my legs,
the
but this is a chicken show.
Yeah.
All right, so what's a good number? 16, Joe Montana? Let's do 16 for Joe Montana. Do you guys know who Joe Montana was? Xander's like, no. Oh, that's a great shot. Look at this shot. Look at what we do for you folks.
That's high quality camera work.
Hello?
Yeah.
I keep telling you. So this is the guy that you guys are like, will you please send us some good images for our website? Mike's like taking a picture with a phone from
I
1900.
have a good camera.
I keep telling you, get your camera
Wait,
out.
Android or iPhone?
No, I have a proper Sony camera. I just didn't
That's the lens you
get it
need.
in focus appropriately.
All right, so we got 16 grams.
That's our pellets there.
Yeah, this is your pellets. Now, you're going to have to touch the naughty pellets.
Yeah.
You understand how much trouble you got me into right now?
I was in
What do you
a
got to
lot of
say to your-
trouble when this whole thing first started too. So I do feel I'm glad that you made the switch, to say the least.
Yeah, he was about to retire from hemp.
I know.
Oh, no, Mike.
I know.
Mike knows. Like, you guys think you have it bad. You guys have no idea.
Well, some of our
You heard-
listeners don't know all of the chaos that, you said, I'm done with hemp.
Matt called me and he literally said, I'm done selling hemp as Carolina Coops. I'm only putting everyone else's hemp up there, and I will tell the customers which is best.
I'm going to tell them everything, the good, bad, and ugly, and let them decide.
Still on the table.
What's still... Nah, just said it's still on the table. So you can move this mic.
Okay.
You can move this mic around. That's okay.
What
But
is
so,
it, 16 or 17?
Joe Montana. What number is Joe Montana?
That was a little bit
Jimmy,
before my time.
Jimmy. They don't know who Joe Montana is, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. That's how I remember numbers.
Did he play for the Broncos?
What sport are we talking about?
You're football, the only sport that real American football. All right, listen, not 17. Okay, 16. Who we had a customer. His number was 17. Yeah, Philip Rivers.
Oh,
Yeah, we did a Cooper Philip Rivers. Dude, awesome guy. All right. Dude, he's got exactly 16. Okay, 16
You can
grams.
even tell already that
Talk to me.
our pellets have more volume to them because they're both 16 grams in there, and this fills up much more of the cup. So that means that they are lighter, which leaves more room for the moisture to,
That's what it is. So he can't hear that his.
I'll put the headphones.
Yeah, let's put the headphones on because he doesn't hear what we hear, and then once he hears, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I got to talk back into it." Yeah, you don't know what you're missing. We got so many people yelling at us.
Those will probably fall out of his ears because they're for me and they're children's size.
No, he's not going to use the purple ones.
Oh, okay, great.
No, he's going to
Thank
use.
you.
He's going to use the man-size ones.
So you
So-
plug it in right behind you.
All right,
Unplug the purple.
Oh yeah, sure.
there you go. Sorry, welcome to the studio. You're doing great.
No,
man.
this is cool.
And then
Setup.
and you can pull it and move
We
it
just
around.
redecorated.
Yeah, this is new. We normally run a green screen that's covered in black right now. But so I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you're just joining us, welcome to Video Chicken Live. We are live. I haven't even said the date yet. It is August 5th already. You got to be kidding me. If you have any questions, leave it here about chickens, about chicken coops, and we got the hemp expert here right now. Okay, so we just weighed out 16 grams of two different types of pellets. How many milliliters of water would you like to see absorb? Now, we got to make sure we got the camera ready. Xander's on the 200. And should we just go the full 10 mil?
I think 20 mils.
Go big or go home.
Yeah, go big or go home. Let's see if it actually soaks it all up.
All right, so let's get this. Are we framed in? Can you zoom in any more, Xander, or no?
That's a 10 mil syringe, right?
Yeah, so we're going to have to do it twice.
Well, let's do 10 at a time.
Yeah.
Do 10, wait.
She was you know how George Costanza, I'm an architect. Kristen was a chemist in her last life, I think. Or what did you call it?
A chemistry major?
A chemistry major. Or you were a chemistry major.
Yes.
I'm sorry. So she's very
But
technical.
I didn't end up being a chemist.
She ended up being a chicken expert, which we love a lot more.
Really?
Yes. All right. So here's 10 mil. Do you want to do the honors?
Sure.
All right. Which one do you want to do first?
I would like to see the superior pellets. What do you think?
Go for it.
I think we're gonna need more.
Yeah, right there, right in the center. I don't know if we should. I wish we could move that camera up close. So we're going right to 20.
Yeah.
We're going right to 20 mil. And what I wanted to show you guys is how Xander's moving the camera now. He's working hard to get you guys an amazing shot. Mike right now is 20 mil. You're just getting after it. Woo!
I think
All right.
they could take another 10 milliliters.
All right, let's slow our roll, crazy boy. All right, so you just dumped 20 milliliters of water already in
Wow,
16.
look at that.
Dude, look at that.
Yeah, I think we should go 30.
Oh, no. Do 20 in the other one
Okay.
before we.
Oh, you listen to her.
I think we could also weigh how much 10 milliliters of water weighs, so we could actually figure out how much moisture these two really absorb.
No, was that really 10 milliliters?
That was 10. Yep.
All right, so now let's get a good side by
Look
side.
at the water pooling up in these already. These are 100% inferior.
That's bad, right? I'm not good with
yes,
it. Okay,
no,
so
this-
let's
this
hit it with the
is
20. Hit it with the 20. We got to hit it with the same. And inferior, because that didn't sound good. I don't want to be inferior. If someone said, Matt, you're inferior, I'm like, that's not a good thing, is
the
it?
water's going to spill out of these ones.
It's not even.
That's ridiculous.
Shut
That is
up.
ridiculous.
Wow.
Anybody that bought these pellets should receive a couple pounds off, I would say, of the better ones. Just to give them another try.
You're such a nice guy, 'cause that's coming out of your end.
I will give you at least, we will give you, some degree of.
Folks, we are not making this
That
up.
is crazy.
I will be honest with you. I was
Wow.
like, dude, that is nuts.
I got to take a picture of this.
Take a picture.
I seriously think your customers would appreciate knowing that these have been updated and are way more absorbent.
All right, so tell me why. Why are your hemp pellets that we now sell to you guys out there superior, better, more absorbent than the old pellets?
So the processing. Am I allowed to say?
Typically when you got to ask that, the rule is you probably shouldn't. But what do you mean? No, don't bash. We're not here to talk negative.
About Brian.
You can talk freely about
Okay.
Brian.
Did you mention his business name or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
The processing system in
Into the
Nebraska.
mic, though.
The processing system in Nebraska.
Oh, you just gave it all away now, but go on. Jeez.
It's state of the art, and the material, starts at a bale opener and ends in designated, herd bags and then fiber bales. And then there's always material that you can't completely separate, like the fiber and the herd mix. It's a mixture of very short fibers and very small pieces of herd. And that's what we pelletize. There is another area within the processing system where the dirt and the seed hulls are collected, which we discard back into the fields. We just spread that back out where the hemp grows. And what you're seeing on the left is a business that I also used to work with, and their system was not as robust. So all of their short fiber and small herd and dirt and, leaf matter and all the waste product that is not like what you're actually processing for goes to the same place. And that's what those pellets are constituted from.
Wow. I honestly did not think it was going to be that different.
I didn't either.
I kid you not, folks. I'm so glad we did this. Wow, you were right. You knew what was about to happen.
We could pour more water in,
All
and
right.
these would continue to absorb. Should we
let's-
hit them with another 10 each?
You do what
Yeah.
you should we put that one piece back in there? Like this is nuts. I am in disbelief. So now, while you are doing this, and actually when you get back to the mic, I want to be able to start now breaking it down for our customers, because like we were just saying not too long ago, this is very confusing. Like pellets, herd, small herd, large herd. What do you mean bass fiber now? Like this does get confusing, but we definitely need to sum it up so we can explain to customers how to make the best choice for them. Because honestly, some people might benefit from pellets and not herd. Some people probably will not benefit from pellets, but maybe benefit from herd. You know what I mean? But let's start talking about, since we're with the pellets, when is the best time for someone to say, I know I need to buy pellets because they have what type of problem?
Just excess moisture. maybe mud. If you let your chickens out to free range and there's a muddy area in your yard or in your trees, whatever, and you want that absorbed, that would be a great place to use the pellets. Under the roost bar maybe would be a really good place because it's pretty wet down there from what I understand. That might be an interesting place to try them.
So more on the wet side than maybe needing to be proactive, like, because technically in the hen house, it's a diaper. We're waiting for the moisture versus if we got a wet area, we're not going to go take a diaper and wipe it up. We're going to go take some towels maybe and go wipe it up. Like, we're going to have to be like, yeah, that's going to be a lot. Go for it. Are we going to get that back? I don't know if we're going back on camera, but now here's the other thing that I am blown away about by pellets. These are extremely affordable.
Yeah.
If you were to compare the price per pound for pellets compared to herd, I don't know the numbers off the top of my head. I'm sure you do, but it's like
half the price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If not more. I mean, that is incredible because of shipping.
Mm-hmm.
You get a lot more in a smaller package. The shipping's even a better deal.
Mm-hmm. And like the pellets will dry and then it'll re-expose the herd and the fiber. So people might find it beneficial to wet them down slightly as they put them in the run or in the coop so they can.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah.
So
it's like a sponge.
That's what I did in my worm bin.
Yeah,
I did wet them.
Yeah, you got it. It's like that
But
dry.
I wonder if I got the old ones.
I
bet I did.
You did, because we just made this switch because Mike's like,
Yeah.
start selling my pellets. I'm like, fine. Like, literally, I'm like, here. Oh, yeah, you think I gave him a hard time. You did. You're like, dude, I'm down on my knees. You want to FaceTime? I'm begging you. But I'm glad because at the end of the day, I want to sell the best product, period. And what Mike doesn't understand is I don't do this every day, like get to really sink my teeth into like, okay, pellets. Yes, these pellets are awesome. Let's go for it. I'm like traveling a lot, but my customers, I don't want them to wait for it. So I trusted you. I said, screw it. Go ahead and make the change. Now, one of the things I did want to say is, actually, oh my God, it just slipped my mind. But
well, just I wanted to know, like, you wetted. If you wet them, they do break open. And I saw here that you put 2 more syringes in, and it absorbs those.
And it's not,
right? We could put more in.
So that would mean that if you wet them, they do like break open, and then they still have more absorption. So if you wanted to do that in your run, like to.
Yeah, if you put these an abundant amount of pellets in your run, they will form like a fibrous mat in the dirt, and that will keep dust down. It'll keep moisture down, and will continue to absorb odors as well.
And but the chickens are kicking around in there.
And like they kind of bind to each other, so they're not gonna like produce particulate in the air.
Oh, okay.
And like hemp, because of its structure, it's able to get wet and then dry out. Wood, when it gets wet, it stays pretty soggy. The hemp actually will dry back out and return to like what it looked like before it was wet. Which is I think is the best part about hemp.
Holy crap. I knew it was so cool to bring you on the show today. All right, so what's going on, folks? We are live. If you have any questions, chicken coops, chickens, and of course hemp right now. What I'm doing right now, or what Mike is doing, is just demonstrating pellets because we just started to sell these. I was not a huge fan at first. It takes me a little bit to just take the time to test them out. And I am amazed because I told Mike, I was like, Mike, why your pellets? Why am I going to sell your pellets? And you're like, well, mine are way better, and here's why. And truth be told, I don't believe everything people tell me. I really don't. I like to do this. I want to see it for myself, and I couldn't be happier right now. This is absolutely incredible.
That's a swamp on the left, and
that
this
is
a
really different.
Desert on the right.
Yeah,
I can't believe how high that one got. Yours just like exploded like a mushroom. Like it just.
This was a very expensive equipment, and we really need you to be pushing these as hard as you possibly can.
We are. So, and that's...
I like that.
I get the point. So, but that's what I wanted to do. And the best way for us to do this is just literally educate the customers so they know why they see it. This is not movie magic. We're not making this up. I am astonished. That is absolutely beautiful. You are not kidding. I love it. Okay, there is one other product we need to talk about because this is where I do not agree with you. I'm going to give you your chance to plead your case. Okay? Can I please have someone bring in the nesting pads?
Please.
Matt, I want to pull this in. I've never seen it happen in the time I'm here, but
No way.
yeah.
Super chat.
Yeah. Someone,
What is that?
someone-
5. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Yeah, someone gave us $5 for our podcast.
Oh, well, thank you. I don't think anyone's ever done that. And that money is going to go towards coops for kids. All right.
Cool.
It's just that simple. I appreciate it. I am so thankful to be so blessed to be able to, Carolina Coops is paying for this podcast, and I want to be able to give back. So if you guys have anything that you want to, no matter what it is, and even if you're buying shirts or watching our YouTube videos and you got to watch those stupid ads, we get money for when you watch the ads, but I don't take that money and pocket it. I don't buy pizza for everyone. Actually, I don't think I've ever bought pizza for you guys.
Yeah, it'd be about
I
time.
want to give it to the kids, period.
You
and
want
I'm
pizza, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
that does sound good.
Isn't
You're
that
not
your appearance fee?
you're not in a good area for okay.
North Carolina pizza.
Yeah. This is all we got out there?
That's all we have because we were only sent a few and we used them out in the coop.
Are these his pads?
I'm 100% certain.
These look like your pads?
It looks awesome.
Must be your pad.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the deal. I am not a fan of Nest pads. And I just want to go on record once again saying the reason why I'm not a fan of nest pads is because this is not what chickens want. Chickens want a material that they can build a nest out of. Humans want nest pads so that when they have a coop that's not properly designed and they got eggs that they're not collecting, so they start to break, they want to be able to clean out their nest box, their egg hutch very, very quickly, and by the use of the nest pads. If you have to do that, in my mind, you got the wrong setup. However, the majority of people, according to the numbers online, must have the wrong setup. So you told me, Matt, sell nest pads. So I did something I said I would never do, sell something that I don't believe in. But I have no problem, honestly, selling these by me just being honest. But it doesn't, that's at the end of the day, really my opinion. There might be other people out there, and I would love to hear from you. You're like, no, I love nest pads. I love the hemp nest pads. Here is why. If it is going to benefit you, if this means that you are going to continue to have backyard chickens, and I want to offer it to you, Mike, why nest pads?
Well, they're very absorbent, like we just saw with the pellets. The pellets are made out of basically 70% this material. So if you
Okay, good point. What is that material?
this is hemp fiber.
That's the bass fiber.
Mm-hmm.
That's the stuff that is right here, the outside of the plant, and we're taking it into a pad, which we were selling this. We were out of stock. This is what I love to be able to give to the chickens to make a nest because it's long and stringy, which you now are going to promise you're going to provide the longer, stringier stuff, right?
It will be higher quality than that. It won't be so straw-like, but yeah, it'll be longer.
Okay.
I think he
Softer.
wants straw-like.
That's what we got to get to the bottom of. This is where Mike and I are not meeting eye to eye. We don't have to get into it now because I don't want to bore people. I just know our chickens, here's what I like. Let me see this. Okay. Boom. That
Yes.
to me,
I think that's the solution.
this is the solution. This is what, I guess we can't go any further into that.
Yeah,
But-
I was going to say I would use that with hay on top.
We could sell you a pack of these and then also include that in the same box.
We're going to do something better. And you and I started talking about this. So I'm going to leave it there. But for the people right now, they're like, I love nest pads. These are thicker. How is the fiber bound together?
So there is a binder fiber added into this pad that is thermally bound in an oven during the manufacturing process.
Huh?
Yeah, I've been talking. Most people that use this product do not come out and say that, but this is 90% hemp, 10% binder, and like that is a standard practice in the non-woven industry to like add something into this which melds the fibers together.
I thought it was like sugar or something.
There is it can be made out of a sugarcane binder.
That's so cool.
Mhm.
That's so sweet.
Mhm.
Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, that mean that sounds really cool.
It's an innovative technology that they can produce from sugarcane plants.
Interesting. Okay.
Is it always that thick?
They can
the
be made.
product that
They
you're
can be
selling
made
for
thinner
hands.
if somebody wanted to use them in a different area. But yeah, this is about 1.5 to 2 inches thick typically.
Yeah, and we wanted to go with the thicker, more cushion for the push-in, if you will, to catch the eggs.
Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to laugh. I thought that was funny.
No,
I've been waiting to
I
say
thought
that.
was funny.
Thank you. I don't know. I mean, Mike is like, please start selling our nest pads.
Okay, can I make my argument why?
No, that's what I'm trying to get you to do.
The hemp fiber, well, this is like an economic argument for like the industrial hemp industry, that hemp in America is driven by animal bedding, herd sales, because it's obviously a superior product than what's in the marketplace now.
Okay.
And every time you produce a pound of hemp, you process a pound of hemp stalk, you get like 0.8 pounds of the herd, and then you get 0.2 pounds of the fiber. And the infrastructure in America is set up to run synthetic fibers on the types of equipment that would make that pad. And we have found a very specific group that is able to produce these, and we could bring the price of the herd down if we had a better home for the fiber. But most fiber processors in America do not have a place to put their fiber. So
I thought there was more of a need for fiber for the clothing industry and the rope.
there's this lignin that's in the hemp inhibits the fiber from being turned into a yarn because it gobs up the spinning frames. So like right now, ironically, we're in North Carolina, like Textile World, and they're doing all they can to figure out how to incorporate hemp back into the textile scene, but there are very few to no degumming operations is what that process is called.
So I had it backwards. So even more of a reason for pellets too, because you're putting fiber in pellets.
Exactly.
And then just selling it as a nesting material loose, which is my personal favorite. Think about it. If you're a chicken, Kristen, if you were a chicken,
I think about it every day.
I bet you do. Wouldn't you rather have long stringy material to make your nest versus a pad?
But the best would be long stringy material on top of that.
Yes.
I mean, just a little bit.
See?
Just to.
I'm not the only one. All right, listen. It is 5:00 already. I don't know if you can believe that.
I've been sitting for 2 hours. I might like to sit on that.
These chairs aren't
you could
bad.
put that in furniture.
So, all right.
Really?
We got a couple things I want to.
Yeah, please, Jimmy, hit it.
Like, we're getting these amazing super chats from our fans, so I just want to.
I think we might need to go get pizza.
Wow.
So, but
dude, guys, thank you so freaking much.
But I wanted to bring this last comment before we.
This
end
is the last
show.
one. Okay.
Yeah. It just ties up from the beginning of the show. So.
All right. You made Charlie so happy. Though shy, he was in tears over here after the news. When he sent that letter, he said it was his dream to own a Carolina Coupe one day, and you've made his dreams come true.
Awesome. Yeah. If you guys missed it at the beginning of the show, can you believe it? We had a 11-year-old boy from the Midwest handwrite a letter to us telling us why it's his dream.
Wow.
To own
That's awesome.
to own a chicken coop. And I was telling him, I said, I used to write handwritten letters to some people that I just was huge fans of, and I never got to hear back from them. So I wanted to make sure he heard back from us. And I said, we're going to give you a coop. And I just made him promise one day he'll do the same for someone to pass it along. So that is awesome. Guys, listen, thank you so much for the donations. Thank you for your time being here. Mike, thank you so much for all your... Give me a man handshake. Jesus.
Give me a lady shake.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. I like this. I hope you guys like it. I hope you like the new setup. I feel this is a lot more comfortable, and it is really fun having a guest come in. So we should try to do this more often. But I can tell you, we are working hard on it. I am traveling more than ever. So that has been one of the challenges. Maybe we just got to take VCL on the road. Box this up. You guys just throw it in the... I tell you, I got a new Cybertruck.
Oh, I saw that.
Best vehicle ever. You ever been in one?
No, not yet.
Dude, best vehicle ever. I know everyone's like, it's the ugliest vehicle in the world. You don't know. You just don't know. And once you realize how awesome it is, it's the most beautiful vehicle on the road. But anyways, we should take VCL on the road. Look at these guys are laughing. They're like, oh, God, you're not going to get a Cybertruck. But, dude, to have people donating money, oh, my gosh. So how are we going to keep, is there a way on VCL that we can keep track of the donations? Almost like
I think it's through our YouTube channel. Anything that we monetize off of our videos, we know that that amount.
No, that I know, but I
Yeah.
mean, during VCL, wouldn't it be awesome if there was like, how much can we raise today? And they'll just go towards the price of the coop. And it's not retail. It is literally just whatever our costs are. And of course, we throw in even more. I mean, it's just something. I want to get people involved. I want people to feel good about what they did. I love that Non is starting this official nonprofit. I just do it because I do it. But to make it official, I think is absolutely awesome. And I really do love the coops at schools because then we can get into more children's lives. And I think that's just where schools need to get they just got to get back outside. So I absolutely love that. So next Friday, I will not be here. I'll be in Philly working out an incredible deal. So more to come on that. But I think
Knockout deal.
something like that, or maybe a chokehold submission deal.
Those must be hints.
Yeah, they are. They're probably horrible hints. So, all right, guys. Well, hopefully, in 2 Fridays from now or 3 Fridays from now? I'm not sure when we'll be back on the air.
We'll be back soon.
We'll be back soon. All right, awesome,
Can I
guys.
make one comment?
Yes, of course.
I just have to say this, and I'm not sucking up to you. It's a pleasure doing business with you, and I really admire how seriously you take your work.
That's true.
I truly do. Every decision is a major decision, and you really deeply care about your customers, and that's why I think you take it so seriously. So I've learned a lot, and I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
Also, we should say, where can we buy your stuff?
Carolina Coops.
Okay.
yeah, hello.
I just wanted to make that clear.
Yeah,
We don't sell direct, actually.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
so.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to make it clear.
Yeah, no, this is how business works behind the scenes. Because when you're a manufacturer, like, we're crazy what we do. This is why you don't see often a manufacturer selling directly to consumer. It's hard. It is a job in itself producing a product, and then you got the other half of the business getting that product to the customer. So it makes sense to have a manufacturer just sell to less people. We go out there and push it. And it just makes a lot more sense. So we're crazy what we do. They're smart about what they do. But Mike, I appreciate it. Mike has said that to me, and I figured he was just kind of kissing up full of it. But
it's
this is the real deal. This is how it is. This is how business is. And I know sometimes I pick on some of the younger kids who are like, "Welcome to the real world. Welcome to how it really is." And I love it. I love it. And I know you guys out there love it so much. So I appreciate it. All right. So anything else, guys?
Nope. We're
Awesome. Time to start drinking. We'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Later.
cool.
Later.
Thank you.